And I'm out in a plane. Tell a nigga really listen to the lean with it. And I can rock with it. And if you got a free, she got a sucker cop with it. Ain't gonna rock with it. Rock with it, lean with it. So damn hard, you pick a string with it. Get it, team with it. So some green with it. In the spot, ain't plus, it's no more. Don't want it. Make your dance. Watch me make your face beat up my hand. Don't want it. Make your dance. Watch me make your face beat up my hand. Beat up my hands. Fucked up. And my pills stick to my pants. I'm in no done on the floor. They screaming, nigga, tell them. Get on your arms, on your hands. Put them in rotation. Take some side, this side is like you. I'm all out of state. Doing the dance, they never seen that. I ain't Fat Joe, but snap your fingers, then you lean back. Lean back. I ain't Fat Joe, but snap your fingers, then you lean back.
Nigga, I figure weed smoking bitches on my dick be bouncing cocaine, block sucking nigga dick, living, raping, rapping, fapping, vaping, rapping, crapping, nigga illiterate shit. Wigless canes, misunderstood things, chicken wings, fatty boom, bucket, food stamps, drinking 40s. Yeah. Low questions, bragger, shouting more than Charlemagne, buck, nigga, bitch, new skeet, yeah. Fatherhood swag, smoking nigga, jigga boo. Watermelon cricker, yo, I got niggas for real. Yo, baby mama, bitch, cracker, smoking, shorty ain't sure. Nigga doing dope in the seat like weed, knocking bitches out of their gangs and shit. Nigga, hoe, sucking mud, niggas balls. Ain't nothing nigga finna your balls. Ain't a homo farting, homie sucking, truck the cracker lacking that my soul grabs. Nigga, the Glock on a rap full of fat, that's whack. Smoking cracker, wheezy, balls low. Nigga ain't niggas out of come that dumb hoe, slurp, dime, bitch. Y'all itch, bitch ass hoe, snitch. My dick castrated leans and it's them programs. Ain't black if y'all screeching. Bitches ain't waxed in the back, losing enzymes out of your hoes, toes. Phone nigga fool, suffocates cats for ghosts. And Molly Dolly gonna snitch on my nigga, I ain't waiting for broke. Man, Gucci purse discombobulated, yeah. The nigga smell, animal smack my semen in my ear. Vampiric niggas tripping, cracking Satan's condom, bitch, new miggity skibbity. Motherfucking shit. I'm a batch nigga, Chevrolet, motherfucking insolent, virulent, full nuts, crackerjacks, big hood, got the damn Democrats for Obama, hoe finna lick nigga, motherfucking my guffin, huffin, bluffin, yo, mama papa takes rap style, as Brazilian as it come, motherfucking jigaboo, spook, kum, shawty finna kick that balls, thick hoes, money, niggas, bitches, motherfucking dicks, dick shit, fix them, we finna Drake, where's my shit? Albania, demented hoodlums don't investigate. Gangsters wanna blast coke and ice cold. Cadaver, palava, forever. Pussy no pussy, bitch, sucking dicks, bitch, tricks, nicks. Hoes, nigga, I'm a thug, motherfucker, thug, slurp, bro, by that industrial bustin'. Sexually, codependent bitches, need riches on switches, yeah.
The flesh and the soul shall enter the palace through separate doors. Only the strong of mind and body will again reunite as whole. Minds or bodies hurt beyond repair.
I can see why you would all strive for that.
If you think you are tired of your everyday mundane works, then let the robots take over your job.
The nation is still recovering from yesterday's incident, which officials are describing as some kind of automated attack.
Amazon acknowledging a malfunction that's causing Alexa devices to just start laughing without prompting.
I hope robots and people can both get much smarter and run the world better than ever.
White girls fuck dogs. White girls fuck dogs. White girls fuck dogs. I listen to this every once in a while, but holy shit, this song rocks. What is up, internet? What's up, Red? How you doing? But yeah, in the intro, we were talking in chat about Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon, and I happen to have 2 videos of Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. But I'm going to try to do something different today. What I am going to do, that's window capture. So we got this window on the screen. Oh, okay, that's different. I need... What is the media share? Oh. I got some shit fucked up. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Here, where am I at? Alright, so window capture. We copy and then we hit paste, right? And it pastes a new one. Yes. Perfect. Then we scroll down. And then we put it right there. Perfect, perfect. And this one will be transform, stretch to screen, and then we'll go up here to boom and boom. Yes! And I'll just have to figure out how to manage that. Oh, it's Kitty's favorite song. Dude, it brings me back. I know I shouldn't be so nostalgic for the blood sports era, but that was when I was just chatting, living life, just getting sober. I was like 2 years in. The internet was really fun because there was just conflict everywhere, and I could just sit back and enjoy it. And that song is just sick. Alright, so I need to get rid of the boobs. I call this Mark's boobs. That's so funny. No, we're actually, you know what? We'll solve this issue. There we go. Well, that's actually kind of redundant. Never mind. Let's get rid of the realm. We got it at the bottom of the window. There it is. All right, so now I got my stream layout ready. Let's pop over here. Now I got to go to my channel. Videos. Copy. We go over here. Well, I was going to play a second of my video. This guy's a retard.
No matter.
It's so funny that there are retards out in the real world like this that will be like, no, it's fine. So yeah, right here, dude, he just dodged me. I'm gonna mute it so we're not hearing me talk in two different forms. But dude, this game is so sick. Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon. I basically call this game a blend of Dark Messiah of Might and Magic and Elder Scrolls. Because I notice elements of all those games, like, and its own unique spin on things. I don't know, I feel like it's enough of a similarity of those two games I mentioned with its own unique spin that just is an experience worth having on your own. But this game rocks. And it's not like, I don't even think that the mainland Avalon you crash land on in the beginning of the game, I don't even think that's like the full world. But it's fucking huge. It's nuts. But yeah, I got like 2.5, almost, I would say about 2 hours and 45 minutes. Almost 3 hours worth of a playthrough. And I'm actually doing a detailed playthrough, so it's like, I very rarely will cut like more than a minute or two out of the video. And like, I'll record 2 hours and you'll get like an hour and 30 minutes of just straight me talking and gameplay. But enough of me talking and promoting my own YouTube channel. There is a lot of stuff going on in the world and the internet, video games. And this is a podcast focusing on, hold on, I just noticed something. My stream playback on YouTube Studio wasn't active. All right, there we go. All right, so I got a lot of stuff. I got stuff cemented into Discord. Very funny videos worth watching. I guess I don't need any of the context just to watch the videos. And then if we wanted more, we could probably dig into it. But this was sent to me by Treemaster Bob. It's apparently 2 Spurgs in YouTube's physical media community. Whatever the fuck that is. Shit! I made boo-boo. I'm about to go over here. No, what am I doing? This is a 10-minute video, and we're going to learn about some lolcows. And I could play it a little bit faster, too.
Good, you ugly four-eyed fuck motherfucker. My mother's from Harlem.
No way! What the fuck am I looking at? See, I had to get rid of the small window on the podcast because I'm trying to show you guys the video. So we're immediately getting into 2 Spurgs in some kind of community. One's in a dress, who has a receding hairline to the point where it's like the top, like the middle of the top of his head is how far back his hairline is. So like he has half a head, his hairline's receded halfway up his head. And his hair is thinning and shitty. And he's super hairy chest, hairy arms, wearing a dress. And then his husband, or boyfriend or whatever, is taller, still just as dumpy looking and fat and disgusting, but is clearly a neck beard because he tries to shave it, and his face only grows hair on his neck. Like, it's like a chin strap neck. So it's like a very unfortunate facial hair. And typically, when you encounter people like this, it is a stereotype. This dude's going to be crazy and weird. This person's going to be even crazier and weirder.
You're messing with the wrong person here. And plus, I'm part Italian. I have relatives in the mafia who will blow your head off. So watch it, bitch. Or else I'm coming after you, fat ass, you ugly four-eyed fuck.
Brandon Horninger is a man who is well known in the physical media community, but has little to no interest in physical media itself. He's more interested in socializing with people and participating in the drama. Brandon's history on YouTube goes back to at least 2013 on a now inactive YouTube channel. Since then, he's had a few more channels, but has limited content uploaded to them. Being an aspiring singer, he has posted a few videos where he showcases his vocal abilities.
Sometimes goodbye's the only way. Oh, and so will sever you.
Similarly,
alright, so just getting into this, I was right. They're Spurgs. One thing I've learned looking into very niche communities on YouTube, like I looked into the fire alarm community because there was a lot of drama and autism, like a lot of like harassment and shit. It just people melting down and being weird. So I'm very familiar with niche communities on YouTube, but holy shit. Holy shit. That intro. I'm part Italian and I got connection to the mob. Like, dude, that reminds me so much of Scooby. What is it, 331 or whatever? The Adonis Paul guy. He hasn't been around since, like, the very last Star Wars entry, but it reminds me of that. Like, just someone in a niche community spurging out and being internet tough guy. Thinking that they are in such a niche community that they can do it without any repercussions.
to most physical media users, Brandon has been diagnosed with autism. He was invited to an online podcast called Heroes of Autism, in which he spoke about the struggles of being autistic as a child.
I was diagnosed with autism when I was 2.5. I didn't know I was diagnosed with
Clean?
autism.
Wait, is that a new YouTube channel?
So a few years later, when my mom and my dad told me I was diagnosed with autism.
What did autism mean to you when they told you?
They told me that I was ever gonna talk for the rest of my life, and then I had to have like a speech therapist come to my house, and they had to like help me talk a little bit more about the words, because I didn't understand about any of the words that they were trying to tell me. But they like worked really hard with me to be successful for the rest of my life.
But when comparing him to others within the community, it seems that his autism is less severe. This gives him an
Yeah, somehow you got the wrench taken. And I like to wrench the people I'm cool with, so like when they hop in, I can just immediately identify in the corner of my eye. But, so this dude had a fairly typical autistic upbringing. Is it... See, dude, this guy's face is distracting my thought pattern. These guys' faces are fucking me up. And I feel bad that autistic people just have a look. But, man...
an edge in terms of his social ability, which allows him to verbally abuse anyone that crosses.
I might have Asperger's myself, so I'm gonna be talking shit either way.
You are an about diaper and go kill yourself.
Oh, you're war. Oh, hey, who you warring with? Who we got beef with? I'm with you. I'm with you, Stash. JoJo Sassy Legs. Who we beefing with? Cause I got smoke. I'll feature them on the channel.
Oh, Brandon calling you guys. You are bad.
In the past, Brandon has struggled with his love life. He lacks the awareness of social boundaries. Those who know Brandon in real life have some stories about him relating to this. One alleged story is from an anonymous user. It reads, I first met Brandon in 2009 when he was on my bus to and from summer camp. It wasn't until nearly a decade later when I met him again at my college's entrepreneur club. He invited one of the members to his house and allegedly hit on him. He also told my social group that he couldn't wait to hug and kiss his new boyfriend at the time, which made us cringe. Another alleged first-person account reads the following. He asked me out because apparently
what up, J-Dog?
I nicely said no, but we could be friends. And he got mad and said, then I'll make your death look like an accident, and started sending me and my friends death threats.
Damn, bro.
There's no proof of these allegations, but as you learn more about Brandon, these stories begin to sound very believable. Brandon...
Look, when it comes to, like, death threats and angry, like, people just spurging out when they're angry, I don't really need much proof of it if, you know, just because people do that when they're spurging out. They'll say some crazy shit, and it's not that big of a deal to me in my head. So I completely believe that this dude spurged out. I mean, he has autism, but you know, you guys know what I mean. Just beyond that, there's just spurging out on top of autism.
Brandon has also been engaged...
Wait, hold on. How are you all doing? Welcome to the realm, Red, J-Dog, and JoJo. Go check out Clean Stash, Gaming Brethren Advocates, and if Happy Hour ever starts doing happy hours, you can check out Happy Hour. Gotta shout out the homies.
...to a female before. Very little is known about who this girl was, but the
video
video
in
of
the
his
background
proposal was posted on one of his old YouTube channels.
Babe, I love you with all of my heart.
Dude.
And I deeply, deeply care about you so much.
Is she embarrassed?
You're to me. You're my honey bun. You're my honey boo. You mean so much to me. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. You make me the happiest man on earth. There's nothing and no one's gonna break us apart. Will you be mine and will you marry me? Yes.
That's crazy, bro. I thought she was gonna say no. I mean...
Nicole and I are engaged! It's official! We're engaged! Look at her ring!
Unfortunately, the relationship did not work out, but Brandon continued to search for love, and eventually, he found his soulmate. Lucille Ethel Kessler Horniger.
Fuck! That is a name that hit me with so much red flags.
Formerly known as Michael Kessler, is Brandon Horninger's partner and the love of Brandon.
Oh, wait, hold on. That's their created name? Oh my fuck. That's like literally the biggest red flag.
Continued to search for love, and eventually he found his soulmate. Lucille Ethel Kessler Horninger, formerly known as Michael Kessler, is Brandon Horninger's partner and the love of Brandon's life. Take a look at the way Kessler and Brandon interact.
So, is it just lonely people that turns to transgenderism and homosexuality? Like, it really feels like... Oh, no, actually, never mind. This dude was chasing guys. I forgot he would... Hold on. I might have to go back, because I could have sworn he was younger, he was asking out boys. And then he got engaged to a girl. Well, I mean, I guess there's bisexuality, but, you know. I wonder what made him turn to this person with the hairy arms. And look at this. Dude, look at the hairline. I know I wouldn't sit back and play, like, more chunks of the video without pausing, but what the fuck is with this hairline? I would just shave it. I would literally just shave it and ride that out. Because you could pass that off better, no matter what size you are.
Hello, everybody, it's Brandon.
And I'm Michael.
We just wanted to do some shout-outs and say hi to you guys.
Hope you're doing well, J-Dog.
And how your day been? We do have some shout-outs for you guys for Facebook. Honey, you want to say something to everyone out there?
I'm really happy to be marrying a special cute guy right here.
Yeah.
Kessler posted a video on Facebook where they wake up Brandon in the morning.
Hello, friends, it's me.
Oh, God!
My husband Brandon's been in bed all day, and I figured the perfect way to get him out of bed.
Finger his ass. Please stop smacking your belly.
Get out of bed. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey.
After dating for some time, Kessler proposed to Brandon, and Brandon accepted.
Brandon Francis Wanderer, I love you with all my heart.
Look at how short this tough-ass Italian is. This is the guy that started the video with saying, I'm in the mob, and I got mob connections that gonna kill you. Oh, I love this.
Will you make me the happiest man in the world and marry me?
Yes. Yes, baby.
Yeah, you're right. Autists having a look is 50% me and 50% truth. I think the expression comes from being distracted by internal monologue / focus. Yeah, yeah, because they'll turn like they'll start like nodding their heads, looking off, saying like they'll start agreeing and disagreeing and planning what they're trying to say next. Or they're just in their own world and they respond with yeah, But like I'm going beyond that though. It's like it's a resting face and like a facial structure almost is what I was more hinting at. Like it's just a physical look. The behavior and actions is that's easy to spot physically too. But I'm just saying like I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say because I'm not smart words.
I'll marry you.
For the next year, they would remain fiancés until they eventually had their wedding on August 5th. They time with each other. They shop together. They died.
Oh no!
Wedding on August 5th, 2023. Spending...
I cried. That's so fucking funny. Oh fuck! I'm tearing up. That is fucking gold. Oh shit. Oh. Oh my god, dude. Holy fuck, bro. Woo. Oh, yeah, you're right. Those are not good looks regardless. Ooh.
Spending time with each other.
Holy fuck, Tree Master Bob. You dropped them fucking...
their favorite thing to do with each other is...
Fuck. Oh, Lord Farquaad. Lord Farquaad. He looks like Lord... Hold on. Lord Farquaad. Open image in a new tab. Control C. Let's act out of here.
Listen to me and listen to me good, you ugly bitch. Me?
Oh god. I know I shouldn't be making fun of people's physical appearances, but god, actually fuck you guys. I can. Not you guys, but you know what I'm saying.
Take a trip out to New Jersey and we'll put your lights out, you ugly motherfucker.
This has been a prominent issue with the two.
I skipped over this. Hold on, we gotta go back, motherfucker.
Rated people online.
Listen to me and listen to me good, you ugly bitch. Me and Brandon will take a trip out to New Jersey and we'll put your lights out, you ugly motherfucker.
This has been a prominent issue with the two. They have targeted many physical media users and insulted them. The more aggressive of the two is definitely Kessler. He is reminiscent of that in New York.
You know, artist. An artist respects the silence and serves as the foundation of creativity.
Shut the f*** up. Shut up. You can't take a joke. Shut the f*** up.
Kessler appears to be Brandon's little henchman, who Brandon employs when he needs backup. And Kessler is always
we'll watch a couple more minutes and then move on.
You threaten my husband or myself again, I'm coming after you, sorry, and I'm cutting your dick off. Watch it. Ross, I'm coming after you, motherfucker. Ha ha ha, that's what you think, motherfucker. You wanna shoot us? Not when I cut your dick off.
They take a lot of offense to being called fat.
Before you let my dick off, don't you ever call me a fat ass again. The next time you call me a fat ass, I swear to God, your parents are not going to be happy with you when they find out about it. Michael is going to tell...
I love that. I love that. He is going to tell on people, and his husband is going to fucking play with your dick as a hairy man. But let's listen to that threat one more again.
Not gonna be happy with you. I swear to God, your parents are not gonna be happy with you when they find out about it. Michael is going to tell your parents, and he's gonna go on his account and message them and tell them what you're fucking doing to these people.
Dude.
Go cry yourself to sleep and never talk to all of us again. Especially my husband. He ain't fat. He's beautiful.
In one particular call,
You can be
Brandon
fat
and
and
Kessler
still
were
be found
ruthlessly
beautiful,
making
you
fun of someone with
fucking
Down syndrome.
retard.
I've already had my first appointment, so be quiet, Baldy Bean. Yeah. Take that figure and shove it up your ass. Ryan, you talk.
Dude. What the fuck? There's handicap internet blood sports. What? Oh, my brain just. What? Oh, man. Dude.
Brian, no one can understand what you're saying. Yeah,
Oh my god. What?
Oftentimes, Brandon and Kessler can get carried away with their cursing, so much so that they begin to use the N-word rather carelessly.
Devin, go get a seizure and kill yourself, nigger.
Yo, Metal Skull, what's up, bro? This is some fucking gold, man. I'll have to rewind so you can see the Mongoloid, dude. The shit that made me laugh so hard.
George is a nigger too, and a slut and a whore.
And the next time you call me a nigger, I will go in the house and I'll beat the shit out of you. And I'll knock your teeth out. I'll beat you till you're dead, bitch. Watch it, bitch. Watch it! That fat bitch is calling my fiance a nigger.
Phillips, you are a nigger. Bye-bye.
This is quite interesting due to the fact that Brandon and Kessler are homosexual.
Dude, this the receding hairline of the hairy arms, and it just how happy he is. Just whew, almost too much for my brain, like overstimulation.
There's for saying the F slur, yet they use the word themselves along with other derogatory slurs.
Call me a bitch again, motherfucker, and call my husband a faggot again. I will go to Tennessee and I'll beat the shit out of you! Say faggot again, bitch! Say faggot again! And I'll fucking kill you! They call me a faggot, bitch! They call me a faggot! That's just like calling a black person a nigger. He's the one who should be going to
No, it is not!
He's saying a racial slur, you fucking motherfucker!
They excessively use the phrase,
but I will hand it to them. If someone's dropping the hard R, you can refer to that exact word they're using. Like if I'm saying they're screaming nigger, I could say that is the word they are saying because I'm not using it. So I'll give it to them there. They're referring to someone else using the saying nigger, but the whole spurginess, dude, that's overstimulating mentally. But Metal Skull, while you're here, I gotta show you the queen.
"2023."
Dude. This person has, it's like Lucille something 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 is their fucking name. Dude, Richard Simmons spurging out on him. Yeah, dude, it's Richard Simmons. But I won't watch any more of this video. That's, holy shit. Shout out to the Perfect Citizen, because this video, god damn, bro. I got more stuff in the vault also. I'm going to pull out another submission. This is another lolcow. We're doing some lolcow starting out. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta ask. Metal Skull, you're here. Cyrax got punched in the face? Like, Cyrax got swung on, dog? Hold on. We gotta pause this. Because I got a follow-up video. Copy link. So Cyrax got punched in the face, apparently. I don't know anything about it. I just got this video linked to me today. Was it today? Yeah, it was linked to me today. Did you see the Perfect Citizen go to the meetup with some Spurg to fight the other night? No! Drop that! What?! The guy that we just watched did a video fighting another Spurg? Dude! What is with the internet blood sports? Well, I guess it's not even internet blood sports anymore. It's just the handicap blood sports. Alright, but this is Cyrax getting socked in the face. I don't know context. I'm gonna have to find a video giving some. But Metal Skull, I'll pull up Perfect Citizen here in a second if you don't got the link, because that is interesting.
You went on a live stream claiming you gave my chain a gift to the police. I went to the police and it's not there. Then I see you message me and you threatened me.
I didn't do shit.
You didn't threaten me with the knife?
No, I didn't.
Punch me again, I swear to
No,
God.
I didn't. Alright, little T, but he is as big of a lolcow as Cyrax. I believe it. Because I watched this video. I watched everything I got sent to me just to vet it. And to see if I needed to timestamp it or I could play it without cutting out commentary. No, the dude just... Well, it seems like he got socked at the end.
You need to back up. You need to leave now.
Or what?
Or I'm going to beat your...
Make me. You want to back up.
Do it.
Back up. I try to be a friend.
You didn't do shit.
You the only one that stood up for you. All the trolls. You're
one.
begging. Help me. Help me.
I will knock your ass out.
Do it. Do it.
No.
Do it.
No,
because you lost.
Cyrax considers this a win.
Soldier girl.
Ooh! See, I will give it to Cyrax. He got balls talking shit. But if this person wasn't such a spurg, I'm pretty sure he would have socked both out. I would have. Fuck it. Catch a charge.
Come here. Come here.
Oh, you man.
Again?
The fuck? Alex, come on. Wow.
Someone got punched. But it wasn't shit because Cyrax was still talking. But Cyrax got socked. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, you were... Okay, so this was a real punch. I was going to say, like, because someone got punched. Alright, so let's go back to a Perfect Citizen before... No, you know, let's write out and finish the 911 call. Cyrax calls the cops.
Agent, help me! Help me!
Come on. Hacker 911.
No, you lost!
Oh, shit, this is like a... Oh!
Don't your girl!
Hello?
I'm telling you, this fucking go.
The T guy punched Ed and then bitch slapped Cyrax. Cyrax folded up like a wet napkin in a paper sack. Oh shit! He went in on him! Okay. Okay. Little T, little T. That's what's up. I mean, I know Ed doesn't really do anything, but he enables and defends and protects. Also, I imagine they do drugs up in that house. Like, there's no way they can live that life without doing drugs.
Hello?
But he laid out fucking Ed, bro.
Hey.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, this is 911. Do you need help?
We just called. We need help at 339 Lloyd Street.
Okay, what's your name?
That's Ron.
Ron? What's your phone number?
He's not a pedo like you're a pedo. Get in the fucking car and get out of here.
Okay,
I want to hear him get socked.
He left the necklace here a week ago, and I don't know what happened. So he just started coming up and started punching on me.
Who came and started punching?
Oh, he got socked already.
Go and I don't know what happened. So he just started coming up and started punching on me. What's his name? Alex. You got Alex?
Dude.
Hello?
I'm here, man.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
So you said the person's name is Alex who hit you?
Yes.
Okay, what does he look like? Is he white, black, Asian, Hispanic?
He's white. Him and his old lady just left here in a car.
He left in what kind of car?
What type of car was that?
I don't really know, man.
They could probably get away with this shit.
Okay. What direction?
All right, I'm gonna teach you guys. If you guys are gonna fuck with a lolcow, let me learn you something here. Unless you're a retard that's like posting everything on social media, what you do? See, I shouldn't be giving you guys this game because this is how you go kill somebody, or a simplified version. But what you do is you either use a car that's not registered to you, or, you know, someone in your immediate family, so it can't just be linked to your family member, therefore linking to you in some way. You use someone's car, or you steal one. I imagine not stealing one, but you use someone's car, and then you go to the person's location. Actually, you know what? First, let's restart that. You get the person's location, you get someone's car that's not your blood relative or living at your house, and then you take that car, go over there, and you leave your phones at home, or you leave them in the car, but you don't post or type anything on the internet. You put it in airplane mode. Like, you don't want connection to the internet, so you can't be triangulated. You don't want to send messages out to be triangulated. You leave the fucking phone, take the friend's car, and then you go to his house, and then you just whip the shit out of him. Like, it's it. That's what you do. Cyrax doesn't really leave the house, but it's just the easy way to do it. Get a car that's not connected to you. You leave your fucking device away from the crime scene. Go do your crime. Then when you leave, you post a picture of some other location like you were there. You know, like, you gotta do some basic protection. But I know I sound retarded.
He loves going down, hold on, man.
Is that like on Lakeshore?
Yeah, well, he had it down now. He was on, Lloyd
Lakeshore
Street.
Drive is a really
He was
good
going down the
band.
other end of Lloyd
Towards
Street.
Aikens?
Yeah.
And who is Alex to you?
He's nobody.
He just showed up at your house?
Yeah, this is the third time that he showed up here.
Well, if they're friends, it's okay.
Okay. And what did he show up there, did he say?
He came to get his necklace back, but we don't have the necklace. I left it on the front porch where he laid it 2 nights ago.
Everyone knows damn well Cyrax has been known to throw fucking necklaces out to the creek or water or some shit.
Okay. Is anybody injured?
No.
Does anybody under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
No.
Okay. And did Alex have any weapons?
No, he had his phone on him.
Okay. All right, well, we have officers on the way, okay?
Alright, so let me read chat. Cyrax whimpered, "I can't move!" Then he came onto the YouTubes and said he was totally fine. Yeah, if that was recorded where he cried about not being able to move or being hurt, he can't say that nothing was done to him. But he said that, Alex didn't hurt him, but he has nerve damage to his knee, so that hurts. So then Alex did something to him, because there's no other reason for him to fall to that knee to get hurt unless some other force was applied to him. And what other force was in the area being violent at the time? Alex. But honestly, they're autistic, they're lolcows. Me just saying that is just, you know, I'm literally just reiterating what everyone that's watching this already knows. But we got some more stuff. Whoa! So everyone's familiar with the Nicky Rackets issue? Him, like, Nick Mercante doing drugs and being a drug addict?
Inhalation of nitrous oxide.
Apparently, we got a video of Nick fucking being just out of his mind on drugs on a podcast, I guess. This is a supercut showcasing Nicholas Mercante's remarkable emotional stability, particularly when engaging in conversation with a woman. He went down like a lump of shit from the ass of it. Yeah, that dude fucking folded Cyrax. Plop. Now, we're going to move on to the Nicholas Mercante segment. Not really a segment, but apparently he's been doing air duster, or that's what's speculated. But regardless, he is fucking high out of his mind and, I guess, manic as shit.
Whippets causes a transient.
And while I play this, I'm not going to interrupt it too much. I'll play. I will go a couple minutes at a time.
lowering of voice pitch and altered
If
timbre
there's a
due to
stop,
the gas's
place the
increased
pause.
density, which slows sound wave propagation and shifts the vocal track's resonant frequencies. Simultaneously, nitrous oxide...
But if you do not know how nitrous oxide works, yes, you're not supposed to huff it directly from canister. You're supposed to put it in a balloon so you're not freezing your lungs, but you inhale and blow out. But people just straight up direct huff, and that is what fucking kills you. But you're not suffocating your brain. You're literally putting a chemical in your body, and that chemical reacts to your body like other drugs would react to your body. That's a misconception about nitrous, so I had to say that.
Induces acute neuro...
Yeah, that shit is... Yeah, this shit is bad for you. Dusters will... Yeah, I agree. Dusters will fuck you up for life. I only did air dusters for like a week. Like, it was the first time... Actually, it was like the same period of time I was doing meth. I was fucking some chick that was fucking my best friend who was fucking another friend of ours. And we're all getting high together. And I remember she picks me up one night, takes me to Walmart parking lot, blows me, gets me high, and then we fuck. And then she takes me into Walmart and gets air duster and was like, you want to do air duster for the first time? And then that was the first night I did air duster. I was on meth for the first time also. And I did it for a couple days and then realized the only reason why I'm doing it is because everyone else is. And I really hated it. And I stopped hanging out with all the people. But that was my experience with duster. I got a lot of experiences. Like, if you've been watching me, you know I have a fuck ton of stories and experiences that I don't really share. Unless, like, there's an opportunity to.
Neuropsychological changes by antagonizing NMDA receptors and modulating dopamine release, leading to euphoria, dissociation, reduced inhibition, and transient cognitive impairment.
Will be right back.
This
I'm going to get
combined
me
effects
some
can
Arizona
result in
tea.
a slowed, slurred, or unusually
This story is serious memes. Wah. Yeah.
modulated voice reflecting both acoustics and a disinhibited...
Dude, half my life story experiences are like fucking memes. Or it could be delivered in such a memey way.
Intoxicated...
I'll be right back getting Arizona tea. But I'm going to slow this down so it's not playing 1.5, because that's fucking nuts.
Your YouTube's doing the weird thing where its view count starts skyrocketing even though they're not here. Hi to the not real people.
We do have a very special guest today. It's a 1-year anniversary of his arrest. Nick Rekieta. Hi, Nick. Now we're finally fucking caught up. Here's Kiki.
Hi, I'm so glad you took the time to read all of those before getting me in here. Nick,
money is more important than you.
It's okay. Hi, hello. Hello.
Nervous about what?
No, just don't get nervous. It's going to be okay. When did you get the permission from her to share the text messages?
It was written on her boyfriend's middle finger, you dumb bitch. Like,
Well,
when do you
answer the
think I got
question.
it?
Answer the question. When did you get the permission?
We talked
When
about
did
it
you
for
get the
months
permission?
and months and months. You
And
talked
then
to her
you
once
hadn't
in
talked to her
October.
since January or March at a traffic stop. Did you get
I
the
did.
permission?
How do I talk to her at a traffic stop? She's
That's what I'm
40
asking.
fucking
So
years. You're
if
mixing up
you hadn't talked to her-
stories.
So if you hadn't talked to her in months, then do you still have the permission?
Shit.
to show the
She's might be
text
retarded.
Hello.
Nervous about what?
Jane, when do you get the permission to show her text
I don't know. Maybe for months and months and months while he was dragging her name through the mud online.
You got her permission to show her text messages on a large screen back in when? November?
Oh my god, yeah, but that story, she told me
It's a weird thing.
before she told me that story before November, you retard. That being said, we were planning on telling that story from the moment she told it. Well, April and I were going to go to Hackamania together, when we were still in communication. The plan was to show up and just tell stories and make everybody laugh. But then she decided that she needed to get away from the...
All right, I'm back. Whew. All right, so what did I miss?
It was very traumatic for all of us. And, so she just cut everything off. I don't know if she'll ever come back or not. I don't know anything about what
Talk about April?
State of mind she's in or anything. That being said, we were planning on telling that story from the moment she told it.
Until she has a new boyfriend? Maybe.
I'm missing a lot, but this fucking manic change.
State of mind she's in or anything. That being said, we were planning on telling that story from the moment she told it.
Why did he get fucking mad so quick?
maybe you might want to get new permission to.
No, I don't give a shit at all about getting new permission.
Okay, so you don't have permission.
Wait, so
What
he
are you
owns
talking
April?
about?
The new boyfriend owns April?
You keep saying what about? Like, why can't you just answer a question?
Whataboutism. When you don't have a good answer and change the subject by pointing fingers at someone or something else.
I think you all do that to me. It's been 1, 2, 3,
No.
4, 5 on 1 for about an hour, and I'm saying you just
angry.
January at the traffic stop, and that's how you knew somehow that her boyfriend didn't
March
like.
at the traffic stop.
Dude. Jesus Christ.
You dumb bitch! You can't follow basic
When did you get the permission? When did you
You're
get the permission?
stupidest
When did you get
person
the permission?
Look, I know this is like low res. This is like low res.
When did you get the
But
permission?
dude.
When did you get the permission?
Dennis, and ask them.
When did you get the permission?
She's too dumb to even like. She can't talk.
Look how red you are. Would you?
Yeah, I'm red. I'm mad at you.
Going to add hom-
If she was wrong, you would just be laughing and like I don't get why these people are like, yeah. The people that are in the wrong will scream, yeah, they're mad because someone's accusing them of something or getting shit wrong. But it's like, if it's wrong, then they're just dumb, and you can laugh at their stupidity and brush it off, unless there is a little bit of truth to that, and then you're really just mad that the person's calling you out and they're not letting up.
I just
angry.
January.
She's too dumb to even
Get away from the past. When was the last time you talked to her, Keanu? When was it?
When was the last
October
time you
27th?
did?
When was it? October 27th, right? How would I know this? What magic would I know about your conversation, you fucking idiot? God, how do you not understand this? Like, I know when you're lying.
Do you? Okay, I talked to her every day for a period of time too.
No, you
didn't. From my perspective, yes, I did. She was. How would you know? Oh, I think you're angry because you're just confused. Maybe she wasn't telling you she was talking to me.
She told me.
I don't understand the argument because I came in after it started, but all I know is Ricada started off on Duster, and he is so fucking manic. I just wanted to cover Nick Ricada and just show you guys what he's like on drugs, if you weren't aware. And if you are aware, we get to laugh at him together.
Every day she talked to you, you moron. I have the text messages. What date was it?
I can look.
Pick up your phone, type in April. This isn't hard.
I mean,
One. It's the easiest question on earth. What is it? What's the last
last
one? What's
phone
the date?
call or the last text message? I'm sorry. There's a lot. There's a lot of them.
The bottom one.
It's the bottom one.
January.
More the merrier. Really? Here's the difference. You have text messages from April as our relationship was fraying and falling apart. Yeah, they're gonna make me.
You have a wife, weirdo. What are you talking about? All right, you would fight with your wife about her all the time, and it would make April feel like shit. You would have April come over, and when she would leave the house, have sex with her, and then send her back next door. Do I need to say more?
Damn, son.
Are we done here?
Are you done?
Did your wife
the
know
answer
that
is
you were
no.
gonna leave her for April? Is that what you told her?
I told the story earlier today.
This is going great.
Yes.
Oh, dude. The moment he is caught, you can see it in the eyes. He doesn't really have a
Did your
defense.
wife know that you were gonna leave her for April? Is that what you told her?
Boom! That right there was the switcherooski.
I told this story earlier today.
This is going
Yes. I told April I would never leave my wife.
I
for
won't
her,
watch this
and
too
when
much
I
more
thought Michaela was
because
going
Nick
to
Ricada
divorce
is
me,
just
and I
like
was
it's
mad-
like Cyrax when fighting with Marty. Nick Ricada just you see the beginning, you see a little chunk of it, you kind of understand. Oh yeah, he's on drugs, going crazy, just lying or just unable to really defend himself, so he's just screaming. And then that's just kind of what's going on for a little bit. I'm waiting for the camera, all the shit to come out to actually prove that he's a piece of shit addict, that he can't lie, all the shit he's been saying about the cops and shit. I just want that to be proven wrong. April message about Ricada, emotional abuser. He argues with AI voice. Let's go.
Stupid!
This has to be doing wonders for Kayla's self-esteem.
Kayla knows that she's
Yeah, I bet it's not. Yeah.
there. You
Yell
think
out.
she doesn't know this? Like, what is wrong with
Yell
you?
at the AI.
Why are
That was
you
just
yelling?
AI.
Yeah. What do you?
That is interesting, Kat. You've made way more money for Patrick Melt than you have for Aaron this week.
Or yourself ever.
Well, I wasn't trying to get rude.
Fine,
But
you
Again,
all
I
have.
hate her. It doesn't matter to me about being rude.
That's fine. It's okay. Your life sucks. I understand. I understand. Okay.
As a dude that's been rock bottom on drugs, bro, that zinger struck his ass in the fucking soul. That fucking dude is gonna think about that comment. If it doesn't affect him right away, it's gonna sink. Because all you can really do is cope and seethe when someone says that shit when you're a drug addict. He may not even understand drug addiction, but he is there. That's so funny. That's so fucking
What's wrong
good.
with you?
Lots. I got arrested. I got my
Clearly.
kids taken away. I had a
Yeah,
whole bunch
it's
of
very
problems.
sad.
I'm sorry your eggs dried up and your husband's semen.
Oh, look at the seethe and cope, bro. Oh, cope and
It's
seethe.
very sad.
I'm sorry your eggs dried up and your husband's semen comes out in dust.
Whoa, wait, what? 2 of Obama's mostly female Secret Service protection squad got into a knockdown, drag out slobber knocker at the Obama home. Bro, I need that footage. Anybody got the Obama footage? I need it. I need it. I want it. I need it.
No one would want kids with you anyway. You're so fucking stupid. The government would take them away and be like, God, we have a
Like
new
your,
project
like
to
the
study."
government took yours away.
The person
Dude.
who hurt the most was April, dummy. You're not hurting me.
So red in the face.
Wait, being told that your kids got taken from you because you're a piece of shit doesn't hurt? That would hurt if I cared about my fucking kids. But he's more upset over April's situation. Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, God, dude. Nick Ricada. Alright, so when it comes to drug addiction personalities, you got your stereotypes. Nick is going to be the one that up until he either is brought back from death or is literally dying because of, will he realize, oh, this shit is an issue. But if no, oh, my alcoholism or my drug addiction is a problem. If only my family cared enough to try to help me get clean or stay healthy. Like, it's going to be one of those people where it's not even going to really admit that they have an issue. It's going to be an issue caused by other people that they have. That's the kind of rock bottom Nick Ricada is going to be. That's kind of like, yeah, that's rock bottom addict he's going to be. At least at this point in time. He's going to be the man that up until his legs rotting off his foot and he has to go to the hospital because gangrene and maggots are there, will he admit that there is an issue that he caused? But even then, he caused it because someone else.
It's ridiculous.
But we're going to move on from Nick Ricada. I'm not too into his story. I just know addicts and I watch Kiwi Farm, so I'm very aware of, the situation's cooking. That is everything. Oh, wait a minute. Guys, we have one more lolcow video submission, and this is Patrick Tomlinson being called a racist. Now, I know the backstory. The backstory is apparently someone left a review on some black person's book and was racist. But named themselves, some person left a fake review as Patrick Tomlinson, and because this person's a fucking retard leftist sped, they melted down and went full cancel culture. Oh, this person's a legit, one N-word use makes someone a fucking Nazi and a racist forever. You know what I mean? It's like one of those people.
All right, so I am here with a Patty Melt update.
Oh, it's a news link. We'll go over that in a
welcome
second.
to Cryptic Web Chronicles. Tonight, shocking new drama rocks the world of Patrick S. Tomlinson. Let's find out all the juicy details and dive right into tonight's episode. And a quick reminder for any new viewers, this is a commentary video covering internet drama. The claims discussed are not my own, and I don't endorse them as factual or true. This content is for commentary and entertainment purposes only, following a crazy internet saga that has grown out of hand. Now, without further ado, let's dive in.
Last week on Blue Sky,
Patrick got his toilet maniacally pooped in by a dang dirty troll. Oh shit. Yeah, looking at this person, they feel like a white girl who wants to be black. But I know they're probably mixed. But this is what I look like, a white girl that tanned a lot and then got dreads.
a sister reached out to me to bring to my attention this vile human being.
They're not even wearing real glasses!
Went to her website and left grotesque comments. So I told her I would do my thing and I would expose this racist.
Expose someone on Blue Sky.
Is exactly what I did. This is him. His name is Patrick, and he's an author. He is also a narcissist, a misogynist, and a racist.
Bro, this is...
As you likely know by now, Patrick S. Tomlinson is a...
Dude, I love how one instance of something literally will make someone immediately like, oh, this person's a complete racist. This person's a transphobe. This person's a fucking Trump supporter. This person's a fucking pedophile. Like, dude. Well, when it comes to pedophiles, probably, you know. It's probably some, like... What am I trying to say? People just fucking immediately just start labeling people when they see something they either don't understand or don't like. And they won't do any research, is what I'm trying to say. They'll just immediately jump to a conclusion and then just be mad at whatever misinformed perception they have. It is fucking crazy. Patrick rents out his homes as an Airbnb and people know who... Oh yeah! I knew he was doing... I forgot he was doing the Airbnb thing, is what I'm trying to say. And people who know who he is and his address, and he wonders why people are able to fuck with him. Yeah, dude, it's... This dude is... There's some people in this world that literally will do whatever they can, thinking that they're standing up to hate, but all it's really doing is just ruining their life. And their whole life focus is to prove the haters wrong, but it's really ruining everything. It is making them miserable, their life sucks, people don't like them, don't want to be around them. And for some reason they think they're really fighting adversity or something. It's like, no, you're just fighting people that find your reactions funny. It's not, you know, and your reaction is what's causing your life to be ruined.
Controversial figure and wannabe author who gained
That's
notoriety
racist!
online in 2018 and has been embroiled in a war with the internet ever since. In that time, he's faced troll tweets, pizza deliveries, prank calls and texts, and even claimed swattings at his own house, which also operates as an Airbnb. Patrick has long insisted on social media that the group behind his years-long harassment campaign isn't just a bunch of internet trolls, but a coordinated network of far-right extremists and white supremacists, some of whom, he claims, may even be backed by Russian intelligence.
What?
Patrick, who seems a bit obsessed with politics, tends to exaggerate what has basically been a 5-year flame war against Reddit trolls. But in a strange twist of fate, tonight's story sees the script flipped on Patrick himself. The man who has long accused his detractors of being white supremacists and alt-right extremists is now facing accusations of racism from unexpected corners of the internet.
What the
controversy ignited when multiple websites run by black creators...
The fuck did I just watch?
Being white supremacists and alt-right extremists is now facing accusations of racism from unexpected corners of the internet.
This is racist!
This controversy ignited when multiple websites run by black creators reported receiving bizarre, racially charged messages, allegedly...
Oh, okay, so it was a coordinated troll campaign against black creators. I mean, come on, bro. If all your black friends are getting fucked with, wouldn't you kind of think like, maybe it's not the work of one person. Maybe it's a troll. Like, people just don't use any kind of fucking reasoning.
Address. These messages were inflammatory, offensive, and quickly spread across social media, leading to a wave of people calling Patrick out as a racist. Of course, those of you familiar with this story are likely already aware that the trolls have been doing this for a while, often entering Patrick's name in contact us forms on various websites, hoping it provokes a response. However, this time, the response was louder than usual, because one particular character took it upon herself to lead the charge.
Alarming fact about my cyber stalker.
This person is
He's
like
also
white.
pro-pedophilia. I'm putting up his comments right now. What is
Bro. Come on.
really scary, if you ask me, is that he operates at Airbnb. Do we know if he has cameras in that Airbnb spying on children? Do we know that?
A new character would emerge named Jackie, an online influencer and activist who runs what she describes as an education.
Anybody that calls himself, like literally markets himself as an activist and that's how they get their money, they're not really an activist. They're literally just paid to be a cunt. And all they're doing is going around being a cunt for views. Because what they do does not affect anything other than just cause an issue to get people like, oh, Jackie encountered a racist. Hey, let's give her likes. Let's subscribe to her. Like, what does she do that's positive other than talk about racism or racist incidents? Like, people like this are a red flag, and they go out of their way to cause issues because this is how they get their views and money. They don't actually improve anything, and they actually make people more racist and prejudiced against them.
Hub centered on blackness called Jackie's Academy. On her website, Jackie would post a shocking and extensive expose detailing the...
And I noticed black entrepreneurs run a lot of academies, or they call themselves like something academy. It's very common. You'll see it on TikTok.
Hate she received. Hate she claims was sent on behalf of Patrick Tomlinson. Let's read this jaw-dropping account and see exactly why Patrick's name is once again at the center of controversy.
Is this... Okay, I know I keep pausing, but there's a lot going on here. This is this girl's website. This is a very shitty website.
Centered on blackness, called Jackie's Academy. On her website, Jackie would post a shocking...
See, look. Race is exposed. What are you doing? What expositions... Like, what does your shit do other than label someone a racist on the internet? Like, how does that improve a thing? It doesn't affect their life. Unless you're sending people after, to get their lives fucked with. Then you could be sued if you're going off of bad information. Like, dude, Patrick could probably sue this chick if it actually gets his B&Bs, like, wiped. But I paused because I was talking about this bitch's website.
Detailing the racist hate she received. Hate she claims was sent on behalf of Patrick Tomlinson. Let's read this jaw-dropping account and see exactly why Patrick's name is once again at the center of controversy. The following is all from Jackie's website, jackiesacademy.com. Patrick S. Tomlinson.
And of course, Venmo, Cash App, and Zelle. Yeah, dude, why do a lot of black creators do this? They push their fucking apps and they don't improve or make anything positive. And it's not just black people, but I see them use, I see more black creators put Cash App and Zelle in their profiles. Like, hey, just send me $5 because you like my videos. You'll scroll through you'll scroll through YouTube Shorts, and they'll pop up streams, and it'll just be some dude with dreads and money, just saying, yeah, hit my Cash App, send some money, and they're just sitting there smoking a blunt. Not doing anything. And then they get in drama calling out racism, and then that's the reason why you send them money, because they're activists. Like, come on, bro.
All from Jackie's website, jackiesacademy.com.
It's a grift. And there's actual people on YouTube that are actually trying to be activists, that aren't trying to chase money. They're just trying to get a message out or try to do good. And then these people get the hate sent to them. These people suck. Oh, God. I feel like they contribute to racism more than they stop it.
Patrick S. Tomlinson.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Racist. One of my sisters on Blue Sky contacted me, sharing the review this garbage human left on her website. Patrick, if you were confident in your abilities, you would not be going out of your way to target a black woman. You sell books because...
How does that correlate?
There are no standards. You can be meteors as they come and still
doesn't
reach
correlate.
Success. That is because you are uplifted by white supremacy. You would be no one without it, Patrick. Attached is a screenshot of a contact form troll message. alleged to have been written by
Patrick Tomlinson, the known white
I am a
supremacist.
real author who actually sells books. I'm also white, which means I'm a real human, unlike you. Jackie's expose continues with 22 more images detailing the insanity that occurred and showcasing the harassment that Jackie alleges Patrick and his ball washers carried out. Jackie continues. The New York Post published an article about Patrick. Wonder if they know that he calls black women nigger and tells them they are not human in his spare time.
Dude, that's an odd dude.
In February of 24.
How are people
Patrick,
believing this shit?
Talks about dealing with haters because he publicly admitted to not finding Norm Macdonald funny. Imagine being a black author and waking up to being called.
Hold on. That's how you know it's an O&A troll, dude. Because they mentioned Norm Macdonald in any way.
February of 24. Patrick the racist talks about dealing with haters because he publicly admitted to not finding Norm Macdonald funny. Well, Patrick, imagine being a black author and waking up to being called a nigger by some arrogant white dude.
God, dude, this is
Why
great.
should anyone feel sympathy for a racist who goes out of their way to harass black women? Also, there is evidence that Patrick was swatted 7 times, which is not cool, but I have seen no evidence to support his claim of 47 times. I question Patrick's honesty.
Ah, okay, so a few times isn't bad, but like 47 is what you'd care about. Like, dude, see, people like that are like so crazy. Like, oh, you were raped 10 times 3 months ago? Well, it wasn't 15 like some women. It's always like, so like, oh, you've been through something horrible? Well, fuck you, because it wasn't super duper horrible. Like, these people are fucking sick.
As you can see, Jackie is extremely skeptical of Patrick's claims about his trolls and so-called cyberstalkers, even questioning the authenticity of his 47 swattings. Jackie goes on in writing, "Did you know Patrick runs an Airbnb?" Yup. The same person who claims to have been
go
swatted
for the
47 times
money.
has an Airbnb.
They go for income.
Why would Airbnb allow a house swatted 47 times on its site? What am I missing? I wonder if his guests are aware. Since exposing Patrick, I have received the emails below. I'm keeping the names anonymous. If this is true, and he is targeting the black and brown community with a questionable and potentially Airbnb scheme, people need to be aware. Jackie would even point out the 2011 incident where Patrick allegedly threatened to murder his own wife and newborn daughter. He was infamously divorced and gave up all custody of his daughter shortly following this incident. In another entry, Jackie wrote, "Since exposing Patrick on May 6th, I have received an array of threats and hateful emails. I'm aware of a hate form. I will not name it because I will not elevate it. The website has been linked to at least 2 people committing suicide.
Ah, Kiwi Farms mentioned! Ding, 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 ding! I love how they... website is linked to multiple suicides. What does that mean? There's gaming forums out there that has, like, half the users dead. Probably by drugs and suicide. What does that mean? Linked to death. If I go kill myself right now, any forum and group I'm a part of, I'm linked to, yeah, they're linked to death now. Like... dude, this podcast is linked to death. Lou. Actually, and Robbie no care because he was hit by... like, dude, what does that mean? Linked to death. In what context is that a bad thing? Like, see, I love how these people throw no context anywhere or give no reason why they're even mentioning like some shit or pointing some shit out. It's like, what is your goal here? Because at this point, you're just listing shit that could or could not be true. Because you're not posting any evidence of any of this stuff you're saying.
Because of the bullying coming out of it. But I suspect Patrick and his goons leaked...
I don't know why I'm defending Patrick!
In order to distract from what he is doing. The site houses white supremacists, and I suspect he adds his victims to this site so they are bullied, and he can blame those trolls.
He runs the website.
Is based on information being added to this site after one of Patrick's supporters threatened. Threat received at 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I was added to the site at 3:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Patrick's the Kiwi Farms owner.
Patrick is an experienced racist internet troll who got any perceived success from this ploy. Do not let him dupe you, too. He has terrorized countless individuals. Together, we can end his reign of terror. Continue to boycott this man and elevate this story. In another image on her site, Jackie wrote the following. Patrick will try to convince you that he is the victim.
Bro, all these posts in this website is written by a schizophrenic lolcow themselves. Like, this is like the type of girl that would cyberstalk someone because they're like, I bet you this chick becomes an A-log. What she's doing is A-logging, and she's talking about earlier how she didn't see evidence of 47 swattings, but she's posting no evidence to all this bullshit she's spewing. Like, this is a crazy, dumb retard who's making people more racist by being a crazy, dumb fucking retard. Like, I stand by that. I can't watch this further. This bitch is too nuts. Time to move on to, let's talk about Karl Jobst. I got a post. I got to pull up. I got to scroll down, though. Gamergate. No, we're not talking about that yet. Not talking about that yet. We're not talking about that yet. Not talking about... Oh, no. Do I not have the fucking post? Guys. I think the whole stream... This whole stream I've been planning... I think I lost my link. What are you guys up to? I know I shared... No, I didn't. Dude! Did half my posts not get shared? I had something... Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot I have 2 Twitter accounts. Well, let's just go to the likes of Zone Feed, because that's probably what I was using. Asmon Gold. Damn it! Alright, guys, so I do not have my original Karl Jobst post. But what I was trying to get at with the stream is that Karl Jobst... let's just look it up. I'm gonna pull up Twitter, though. We're gonna do Twitter. Shit, hold on. Bring that back over here. Now we'll bring it back. There we go. Alright, so let's do Karl Jobst. So Karl Jobst is a dude that was making so many claims about Billy Mitchell, the weird hair dude. He's famous for beating like Donkey Kong or something. Like he had the world record, but it comes to find out that he faked it. Like, this is what he looks... I'm not gonna move off the thumbnail, but you can see him. He has some shitty hair. He's some weird dude. But he faked a world record, and he's litigious against the people that try to expose him for, like, being a faker. And, he started fucking with some YouTuber who eventually killed themselves. And then, afterwards, Karl Jobst, this dude that I'm looking up, this guy... He started making claims that Billy Mitchell bullied a YouTuber to kill themselves. And he made multiple videos. Multiple times did he claim this. Well, Billy Mitchell decided to sue Karl Jobst because, like, hey, that's slander or whatever. And it's also costed Billy Mitchell speaking engagements. So, like, literally, he lost out money. So, Billy Mitchell sues Karl Jobst, wins, and then Karl Jobst decides to do a fundraiser saying, hey, Billy Mitchell is suing me for calling him out for being a cheater. He cheated on that world record and he's mad that I exposed him. Well, comes to find out when he lost the court case that no, it's because he kept claiming this dude caused someone to commit suicide from being such a harassing bullier. And that wasn't true at the fuck all. Like, there's even evidence where, like, the dude wasn't, like, upset with that. Wasn't gonna, you know what I mean? Like, none of his friends, the dead guy's friends, even thought like, oh yeah, he's life over this shit. But now, he owes money to Billy Mitchell. He has tons of fucking money. And apparently, after losing the court case, this lovable man right here, this fuckface, decided to file for bankruptcy because he's trying to restructure his assets so he can get out of paying hundreds of thousands of dollars he does not have. And he's even posted on Discord, which I was trying to find. I had a screenshot of him outright saying like, oh yeah, I'm restructuring my assets. So fuck this guy. I've literally never called myself an investigative journalist. I'm a professional YouTuber and investigative journalist. Oh, so yeah, Karl Jobst is, like I've said, the whole point of me bringing this up is Karl Jobst is spiraling into lolcowdom. Because of those claims, the lying, the scamming, and now trying to restructure his assets after getting sued or in the middle of being sued to try to avoid having to pay. Apparently, I can't find the fucking Discord messages. They were posted on fucking Twitter. Did it get deleted? For real? Oh, this is him talking about Billy Mitchell losing money out of this court case and him going to be rubbing it in until he dies. Which is funny because now Billy Mitchell posts about Karl being a fucking loser nonstop. Alright, so what is this? Open image in a new fucking tab so I can goddamn scroll in, dude. Isn't he getting a 400k settlement? He won't get it. How can Billy get something I don't have? My YouTube channel is owned by a company. Alright, so this is him talking about his assets and how they're structured. He literally, this fucking idiot, literally puts it on Discord to his subscribers about how he's trying to go about doing this. Like he's not gonna fucking get fucked by talking about this, trying to do this. This dude is literally shooting himself in the foot after being fucking shot in the foot by Billy Mitchell, who he handed the gun to. Alright, sorry. I've been modding the hell out of Oblivion Remastered, like hundreds of hours in now. It's pretty fucking badass. Hell yeah. Well, me and Red from Happy Hour here think you should play Tainted Grail: The Fall of Avalon. Because we think it's better than Oblivion, and it offers a different experience and a different story in completely different universe than what you're used to. So it's not like you're just retreading the same fucking game, just with updated gameplay. But I recommend Tainted Grail. But anyways, back to Karl Jobst being a lolcow and trying to restructure his assets and bragging to subscribers about it. My YouTube channel is owned by a company. I have $1 million house with $1 million mortgage. My channel is owned by a company which is now the sole director of is my wife. So he gave his company to his wife and became an employee. So the wife is a breadwinner, very progressive. She's an accountant. Him just saying that and her supposedly being the owner, like, you can't be an accountant but own the fucking company. Or the director. You can't be a director but also an accountant. You're literally just saying, oh, her title is director, but her job is my accountant. Like, dude, just right here. I'm pretty. If this, I think this is going to be used in court, or at least this is going to fuck him somehow. But she's an accountant. Well, I'm glad that you did it so that we didn't have to pay a fucking con man a second mortgage. It would be insane if your wealth went to Billy instead of your kid. Karl Jobst Gaming Pty Limited. So that's his gaming company. The way things are looking, Billy will lose $500,000 by suing me. Hopefully his hot sauce coupons can make up for it. Fortunately for me, most of my costs were crowdfunded. The moral of the story is don't spend $700K suing somebody who has a net worth of $200K. I would have thought that you were at least well off with a house that has shot up in price so you'd have equity if it were sold. That's why I have anything, but it's jointly owned, so I own half of the equity. So you're not an employee. Will you redraw on the mortgage or have to sell? My wife will buy me out, so she will own it. I will give exact details in my... Dude! What? Are you really trying to make a video to try to brag that you're trying to get around Billy Mitchell? Like, this is something a lolcow would do. This is something a butthurt-ass retard who wants to get a W again just so he doesn't feel like a fucking loser. This is desperation and retardation. And that is literally how lolcows operate. Ask a YouTuber my size, they all have companies for tax reasons. But they're not trying to restructure in the middle of being fucking sued for slander. Or libel, whatever. Dude, Karl... This guy is fucking intelligent. Dude. This is great. So let's see what people are talking about. Oh yeah, we can actually pull this up. Things are ramping up between SmashJT and Waffle House, which feels like an endgame. Lawsuit will decide how much free speech going forwards. Alright, well, we'll cover this because I also have, I'm also going to be covering the Alyssa Mercante thing. Oh, where did my... Dude, where did my picture go? Guys, I lost it. Oh, it's right here. No, that's not it. Dude, I just had it. Where'd it go, guys? Dude. I quite literally just had the post and it was connected to a thread and I wanted to read that thread. Can you guys tell me where that shit went? I mean, I have it right here. But I want the post it was connected to. But anyways, what are you guys up to? Mercante. Yeah, I call her Mercante. Alyssa Mercante. When I did my video on her trying to be an internet tough guy, that's what I said. Is this it? Nah. Nor. So apparently that post is just gone. Like. Dude, what? Oh, well, never mind. Dude, that thread had the Grums thing. Achilles dragging Hector's carcass. Oh, this is more of him talking about shit. AI never lies. Well fed all the court. We fed all the court transcripts in AI. It says there is no scenario where I lose. Ah! Billy Mitchell is fucking just posting the shit out of him owning Karl Jobst. So apparently that post just got completely nuked in the few. That's crazy. Oh, Karl Jobst. Son of a bitch. Like, am I missing something, guys? No. Dude! Nope. So apparently that shit just disappeared. Karl and I spoke. No. Yeah, guys, I don't know where that post went, but it was connected to that interesting thread. That thread that could have led to... Oh, right here? No. Yeah, okay, that's gone. Wherever that post was... You guys don't think I'm crazy, right? Like, I read a thread.
Hello, you absolute retards.
Sorry, I'm kind of quiet, but... Karl Jobst, you know what? Grums. Let's see if I can type both of them and get the post. No, was Grums talking about DEI? Hey, where'd it go? Where the fuck does this go to? Well, I lost that. Anyways, we got other stuff to talk about. Like how King Cobra did a song for Memorial Day, and I originally was going to stream on Memorial Day, but I didn't. This is King Cobra singing us a good holiday song.
Social media, it's your boy back at it with another video. I want to say happy Memorial Day and thank you to all the awesome troops for their amazing sacrifice. And I'm going to play the Star Spangled Banner and I want to crack open a cold beer. It's what I do best.
Yeah. guitar playing got better. King Cobra is a great guitar player, guys.
Thank you to our troops for your amazing sacrifice. I have a Samuel Smith organic chocolate.
Hell yeah, Cobes!
On deck. I want to crack it open with an American-made Bic lighter and say with me, America, fuck yeah.
America, fuck yeah! That's what's up, Cobes. Alright, so, are you guys familiar with the whole iDubbbz content cop? Someone made an iDubbbz content cop, like, against him. And his name is Cameron F305. And at first, people were in love with this guy because, you know, he did a content comp on iDubbbz. It was apparently really good. But people started digging into this guy. And apparently, he, at 19 years old, while still in high school, he fucked a 16-year-old at 19 years old. And the people that supported iDubbbz found that and started exposing it like he's a pedophile, like he's a groomer and shit. And he said, like, he was in school with her. She was like 2.5 years younger, and you know, it stayed at his teenage years. Well, as people started talking to him, digging into him, and as he started like defending himself and engaging in the counseling, I guess he started lying, being exposed for lying. And to the point that he is now kicked out of Augie RFC's fucking community. And for some reason I felt like this was important enough since this guy did a big video on iDubbbz, and we're talking about lolcows. iDubbbz a fucking sped. So, let's watch the video. It's on Twitter.
I don't know. Like and I don't know. Like I don't understand.
Just great work done there. Yeah, this guy's a fucking liar. This guy did it. He 100% did it. He will be excommunicated. In fact, let me pull up his fucking thing right now. We are officially excommunicating him. Yeah.
I don't know what he did. I don't know what the development is. As far as I knew, the girl was 2.5 years younger, and that's where I stopped watching. But Augie RFC and a lot of people are like, yeah, this guy's a fucking piece of shit. So, it is what it is. You can't win them all, can you? He's probably actually a fucking horrible person, and I'm just unaware of it. But here's King Cobra with some advice on women.
Hail Mary attempts to get you so fucking mad, don't do it. Okay, whatever, for the love of Satan, do not fucking lose your shit, because women want that. Sure, she might not hook up with you for a couple of days, but fuck it. That's why masturbation is king, to quote.
Look at how decrepit King Cobra looks.
Andrew Dice fucking Clay. Last.
I had to throw Andrew Dice Clay out there. Alright, so let's see what else I got. I got in the vault. Actually, hold on, I had Half-Life 3. Who's gonna talk about Half-Life 3? Might as well just go over here on Twitter. But there was a post going around explaining how supposedly Half-Life 3 is being worked on. As of August 9th, Valve is 2024 by the way, Valve is reportedly working on a single-player non-VR Half-Life game that very well could be Half-Life 3. And then just the other day, there was screenshots going around talking about Half-Life 3 being in development. Fuck, man. Did it get nuked off Twitter again? I guess I could just do this. I should be reading chat, by the way. What's going on? Oh, what up, Bob? Sorry, I didn't read chat. I watched all the videos you sent in at the beginning of the stream. They were fucking great. That couple, like the physical media, like YouTube community couple, dude. I laughed for like a couple minutes straight at the wedding dress. I posted it in Discord. But right now, I'm trying to find the post that was talking about how there's someone working on Half-Life 3. I swear to God, I read it before yesterday, 2 days ago. Wait a minute. Guys, did I post it on Dixord? Fuck! No, I didn't. Shit. Yeah, there's a post up here talking about Valve. Gabe Newell's co-founded a neuroscience startup in 2019, and its first brain chip is set to launch this year. And then there's a post up here talking about how the competitor to the brain chip is supposedly working on their first chip also. See right here, Gabe Newell's Neuralink competitor is expecting its first brain chip this year. Yeah, the competitor also. But I'm trying to find Half-Life 3 being worked on. There was a post on Twitter. Fuck. Wait a minute, hold on. Pirate Nation probably posted it. Like, a lot of my shit from today was from this motherfucker. Sorry, this stream's going off the rails. I didn't prep a lot. I thought I had a lot, but apparently all my fucking Twitter links are gone. Or like 80% of them. Where was it? Dude, he had a post saying, oh, there's supposedly someone working on some shit. And it was some shitter shit. Hold on, what is this? Ubisoft assembles new transformation committee to help Assassin's Creed Studio find a new lease on life. What was the company that there was a publisher recently that got rid of all their DEI stuff, like literally just wiped them clean and was like literally restructuring. Was it Take-Two? I feel like it was Take-Two. You know, at this point we're at the let's talk about some fun stuff. Oh wait, Gabe is literally decaying in real time, or are we talking about King Cobra? Because my brain's all over the place. I'm pissed off I can't find the Half-Life 3 post I was reading. Did I literally just make this all up? Fuck, do I gotta play a game? Because I literally lost all my fucking topics? No. Yeah, so apparently there was no post about fucking Half-Life 3 that I shared. Yeah, it was Take-Two. So yeah, so Take-Two shit-canned everybody. I see. Mate, will I see it? Alright, you know, let's get into the Alyssa Mercante and SmashJT lawsuit. I actually got some stuff on this. So, SmashJT, let's go over here. SmashJT was one of the guys that was talking about Gamergate shit. I follow him. If you followed any like gaming stuff, you've seen something this guy's worked on. But apparently, Alyssa Mercante is trying to sue him over him exposing her, you know, like pretty much all the exposing that happened to her. She's blaming on him and like some other people, but she's trying to sue him. And I had some pretty interesting stuff she's posted about, and some like things that just show like Alyssa's just literally what they're trying to do is set a precedent. So like other woke people could start silencing us just for talking about them. Like literally, they're just trying to set up some laws. So like what Noel always talks about, just how people are trying to set a precedent so they could start censoring and silencing people. That's all this is. But up here, apparently, Alyssa keeps pushing harassment towards SmashJT. 23 videos in less than 2 weeks. Blah, blah, blah. Someone needs to put down the dude for real. Oh, yeah. So, because she's suing SmashJT, he's making content on her. And she's always doing something worth talking about. And she's trying to make it seem like, yeah, the whole court case is justified because he makes content on her. But he makes content on her because she fucking spurgs out about him. Her followers fuck with him. Her, like, messages wife in real life and shit. Like, there's so many posts. We could probably go through here. Let's do SmashJT. SmashJT Alyssa. So yeah, he did a lot of videos. But let's go. Alyssa Mercante DM'd his wife. And Alyssa Mercante just DM'd my wife. Yeah, so she even bragged about messaging his wife. And then, yeah, she's making posts about how he's talentless and stuff. Like, so Alyssa literally engaged back and forth with this guy. Like, literally talking about his physical appearance, shitting on, like, trying to get involved and fuck with his real life. And then afterwards tries to sue him. It's just fucking crazy. Yeah, so, like, she goes for the family and stuff. While he talks about her behavior in politics and, you know, her actions against gamers as a Kotaku journalist. But this bitch. But I think, let me go up here. Da-da-da. All right, here we go. Here is a whole Twitter post breaking down the Alyssa thing. That's what I was looking for. Breaking: disingenuous liar annoyed at constantly being exposed as a disingenuous liar claims her cease and desist was initially to stop her from being exposed. You can't just throw a lawsuit at someone to get them to stop covering news. I filed a lawsuit to make it clear that I'm serious. See, so this right here would ruin her case. Like, it should ruin the case. And this post is like 20 minutes old. No, never mind. It's May 18th. So it's not that old. It's like a week old. But Alyssa, please, for anyone's sake, shut the fuck up. Excuse me. Damn. This is exactly why people continue to make content on you in the first place. This is how YouTube commentary functions. It's not illegal to give opinions on others. It's not harassment, no matter how much you claim it to be. That is a you problem. You either know this willingly or continue to push it for attention regardless. Or you are actually retarded. There is no other explanation. You have contacted my wife, attempted to destroy my marriage, contacted SDCC trying to get my press pass revoked, cheered on SmashJT.com for being false flagged and taken down, and now taking numerous clips, blah, 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 blah. You have put me and my family's livelihood in constant fear of danger. You doxed my home address with complete and utter disregard for our safety. The laundry list of just how awful of a woman you really are, seemingly forever. In reality, you are the cry bully, poking at every situation, inserting yourself where you have no place being. Cried victim at every turn, and will leave you alone. I will leave you alone when when you are no longer news. Damn, I can't read. Everyone is sick of your shit. Oh, come on. He calls her a retard but censors shit. Do you get money from your posts? Why are you censoring shit? You cunt. The sooner your lawsuit is gone, the sooner your relevance dies along with it. You know this, and deep down, that's what you really fear. You are a stain to the idea of professional gaming industry, and with each passing day, you will continue to prove that anyone observing your unhinged actions, get a man in your life to set you straight. Your scare tactics have no power here. Oh yeah, she is a retard, but that kind of nails it down why he is talking about her. Because she's literally a lolcow that worked at Kotaku and got involved with calling out Gamergate, calling out gamers, lying about gamers, and tying themselves to businesses that all they were doing was strong-arming people to let them put their politics in their projects, or they would get blackballed or ruined and humiliated in the industry. Like, she was part of, like, she supported people that were, like, trying to blackball others and force others to push their agenda. Like, how does she get off the claim thinking she's a victim to anything? She literally tried to ruin a hobby for financial gain and clout. It's fucking cunt. Anyways, Gabe is a video game Jesus. Nah, Take-Two is definitely scrubbing the fag out themselves. Oh shit, remember how I was telling you to collab with Athay? Well, he got yeeted off YouTube. Got reminded of it because he streams with Smash. I seriously think that she might have been behind. Oh! Ryan Rogers gone? You literally just told me to hit him up not long ago. What? I know SmashJT was cool with him. Where's the Ryan? Alyssa's nutjob lawyer claims this is a hit piece by Fox News. You're a lawyer, Don. Why don't you sue them and invent a new law to complain about it while you're at it? Lawyer involved with Pokemon Halo series slams anti-woke gamers. Says his job was to purge them. See, dude, why do they have to be purged? Why can't people just have their ideologies and still be a gamer? I don't understand that. Like, how are anybody on the right fascists when you're trying to purge people with different beliefs than you? That is the complete opposite of fucking progressiveness or, like, inclusivity and all that shit. Oh, then here's actually a post about the lawyer. Oh my god. I've mentioned on here that I'm working on litigation about Gamergate. Here's a video from our client who decided to chronicle the amount of harassment she receives on it. Okay, it was proven at the beginning, the first Gamergate, none of the harassment started until these women came out saying they were being harassed. They created their own harassment because they wanted it so they could use it as a vehicle to be known. This dude literally, said the quiet part out loud. But the first version of this video was taken down by YouTube because she didn't obscure the email address of a guy who was sending her consistent rape. No way! SmashJT did not threaten to rape Alyssa. I can't even read this. Dude, what the fuck? YouTube, that is definitely private information. If you ever wonder why YouTube profits from harassment, note that none of the videos where people are revealing and sending her rape threats has ever been taken down. About 15 months ago, when Alyssa wrote the article she mentioned, she also asked where the men who said last time they would never stand for watching women be harassed. Well, they became women. Literally, all of them became women. I said, hey, I'm men, and I don't even have a job to lose anymore. So I put out a series of tweets in which, dude, Alyssa's going to make law. Right here, okay, this is what I was trying to get at. Alyssa's going to make law, and that law will hopefully be the beginning of a turnaround of today's hate-filled internet. Of course, it will be extra hard to turn that ship around, and now that it's the primary locus of support for the current U.S. president, even still, we beat on. Boats against the current born back ceaselessly into the past. What is the issue? None of these people can point out to a specific issue they're trying to stop or fix. Because it'll go from internet harassment. Well, what kind? Well, and then it'll be like a very specific incident that they experienced. And it's like, well, the only way we could really fix that is if you ban, like, if you make a very vague law or you make a very specific law. Like, and no matter what, that law is going to interfere with a lot of other things, and it's going to cause a big ruckus. It's not going to be enforceable, or it's going to cause a lot of other things to be changed. Man, all right. You sent me, okay, Discord. Well, that's crazy. Like, they are literally trying to make it to where you can't make fun of journalists, you can't call them out, and you can't criticize or even post facts if it goes against the narrative. This is what Twitter was trying to do in COVID. They were trying to make sure that only a certain belief, narrative, or ideology was shared. And if anybody countered that, they got wiped. They got removed. They got taken away. Like, how is that good for anything? Because if it was the other way around, this would be like straight Nazi Germany is what they would be doing. Like, what the fuck? This is crazy. And it was funny because Noel even pointed out that the person that's helping Alyssa, that's funding her, is the people that was trying to take down Kiwi Farms. So it's all connected. So it's all pushed. It's the same agenda. Like, It's crazy how this is all tied together. That's what I was trying to get at, but I lost everything that was connected to it. But Bob sent something on Dick Sword. 8 minutes. Here we go. Let's do this shit. Let's do this shit. 8 minutes.
Before this video starts, I just want to let everyone know Karma came back full force. Now that you know all this context, you can see right through her BS, right through her lies.
These are the kinds of messages I received immediately after publishing that piece. Hang yourself, traitor. It's an email sent to my work. Hi, you racist. Could I kindly ask you to remove yourself from this world, you absolute waste of air? Hope you get ganged by Muslim slut. You're not a journalist, you're a Jew with a complex. You're a culture and a staple point of that. All I'm saying is don't go planning that 40th birthday, you won't make it to that point. Ugly Jew begging for free shit, what a surprise. Senior editor at Kotaku, spitting on you people isn't enough at this point. Your father raised a disgusting woman and he should be ashamed of himself.
And this shit didn't happen until after Sweet Baby Inc., after she claimed she was being harassed for the coverage. Just gotta remind people that this didn't start until after she said it was happening. Then it started.
Alyssa Mercante is next. Dumb this bitch, you're messing with the wrong people. You're next in line to be digitally hanged. You're next, traitor, we make you famous. We will continue, you fucked with the wrong people. Your time is coming to the end, the clock is ticking.
Now, do I think some of these are extreme? Yeah. As a content creator, right? Because I guess I'm an influencer. Sorry, I could not get through that without laughing.
That's fucking crazy.
I'm not a huge guy, right? I have 540.
Oh, let's slow down. I don't really watch this guy anymore because he's kind of a fucking pussy, but...
1,000 subscribers. I'm not that big of a deal, but I still get to...
Oh, and we can't forget, Alyssa Mercante threatened to go start beating the shit out of people and confronting them in real life over being against Sweet Baby Inc. and calling her out. Literally, there was almost a fucking fight that she was trying to set up against Vera Dark. And then she backed down from Vera Dark when she was like, yeah, I'll kick the shit out of you. Let's go. So you can't forget, Alyssa is literally antagonizing and encouraging her war. Like, literally, it's the only thing that's keeping her relevant and the only thing that's giving her a career at this point.
If you just go...
All right, I can end it. All right, cool. But yeah, so that's just Alyssa Mercante's lawsuit. It's all bullshit. It's backed by her being a retard, not being able to handle being a retard, and then trying to make it to where they can arrest gamers, ban them off the internet. Like, they're trying to ruin lives over not accepting Sweet Baby Inc. and DEI. Literally, this is all behind DEI. And then it became it came about taking down the people that are against it, which they support Kiwi Farms and such, so... They're all connected, trying to connect all of us and just wipe us all out at once. From gamers to internet trolls to people that just want to be free on the internet. You suck. You know, if you're a straight white man, you're a straight man in general, you're a fucking nerd that doesn't care about identity politics, your time is coming, according to them. But if you say no, fuck you, and make fun of them, for some reason, it's literally enough to deter them. But it's fucking crazy. I just want to point out that posting a video reading hate mail is only asking for more. Yeah, literally, that's what I was saying. Well, this was actual harassment she was receiving, but this didn't even start until she said she was being harassed. And then when she does this, since she said that she's being harassed and showed the email, she's going to have it be more, and she's hoping that the harassment is going to somehow mention SmashJT or tie him into it so she can put it in the lawsuit. That's all it is. Like, she's she's antagonizing so she can use that as evidence. That's what fucking Frosk did. But what happened to Frosk? Fucking her career went to shit. G4 shut down and abandoned her after they got fucked for supporting her. And then she abandoned G4 after they closed because... they shut down because they backed her lies and her made up bullshit. I said back in the G4 stream, none of the harassment and trolling started until she was like, oh, there's people in there talking about me being ugly, I bet, and harassing me. And then literally the chat then went from talking about the videos or just talking in general to now shitting on her. It didn't start. It was on stream. It was on screen. It didn't start until she said it. And it's the blueprint. It's been proven in Gamergate that, a lot of those women were like, oh, I'm being harassed. Wasn't facing harassment until they said that. Then they became a known target. It's the blueprint for fame for some reason. It's a blueprint for some of these crazy women. And trans women try to do it too. It's fucking nuts. I'm mind blown that there's lawsuits trying to make law to censor gamers, to arrest you for not wanting to suck a dick or wanting your daughter to, you know, chop off some of her skin to form a penis. Like, you know what I mean? This is crazy. What else do I got? Oh, we still got something. In the Wise family, not yet. What is this? Oh yes! All right, we got to watch a classic. This is a classic gamer moment, guys. Oh, by the way, after this, I'm going to talk more about gaming shit.
You shall run when you die. That's the new rule of the game. You shall you die.
Demetrius, get off the game, go to the bathroom, and take a shit. Now.
Hey.
Bathroom and shit now.
Now.
Go to the bathroom and take a shit. I can smell you.
Oh, I forgot you can hear him shit himself. I can't turn it up even further, but just I'll mute for a second.
Go to the bathroom and take a shit. I can smell you. Get off.
Hey,
go to the bathroom.
Get out.
I can smell you. Get off.
Hey,
go to the bathroom.
Get out.
Go to the bathroom. Get off.
Hey,
go to the bathroom.
Get out.
Take a shit. I can smell you. Get off.
Hey,
go to the bathroom.
Get out.
Go to the bathroom. I can smell you shitting yourself. Get up and go to the bathroom. Now.
No.
Get
No.
up and go to
No.
the bathroom.
Not yet. What the hell?
Go to the bathroom. You're shitting yourself.
Not yet. What the hell?
Go to the bathroom. You're shitting yourself.
Not yet. No.
I will rip
No.
everything apart. I swear to God. Go to the bathroom.
Not yet.
You're
No.
shitting yourself.
Not yet.
You're shitting yourself. Poop is coming out of your fucking
Hey.
asshole.
No,
Go to the bathroom.
Not yet. What the hell?
Go.
Not yet. No.
Go to the goddamn bathroom.
Not yet.
Somebody help!
You won't get away with. Stop right there, criminal scum.
Fuck, I am muted. Shit! Alright, so here's what I meant to say. Fuck, I can't believe I'm muted. I was muted the whole time. Fuck. Alright, hold on. Let me go back to what I was trying to emphasize with the shit pants video. Alright, so at a certain point, you can hear him shit. And I said I was going to mute so you can hear it, and I remember that's where we left off.
Go to the bathroom.
Right here.
Shit. I can smell you. Get off.
Hey,
Go to the bathroom.
Get out.
Go to the bathroom. I can smell you.
Alright, so now that we covered that, now I was saying we're moving on to the gamer topics, alright? I got... What is it? Dude, I lost it already. Oh yeah, so... this is going to be a subject we're talking about right here. Oh, I guess I have it in this tab. Alright, so we're going to talk about that, and then also watch a video that Tree Master Bob sent in. Top 10 mage NPC counters. And I really love like the blend of like video game and just like America's Funniest Home Video type content. I love the mix.
Stop right there.
But I'm glad you guys said something about me being muted. I would have went forever. But apparently this is 10 IRL mages. Dude. Why do people just... I never understood. Why do people just get irate and then will break shit in a store? And then they will linger around in the store still causing issues. Like, bro, you smashed some shit. You could probably get out of there and literally not go to jail. But instead, you're dicking around, which is going to get you sent to jail for smashing alcohol. Like, how pathetic is that? That's going to get you raped. Like, some dude's going to fuck you hard over that. Oh, it's a girl. Oh, that makes more sense to me.
Girl, how do you know everything?
Oh, God.
You are trying to get everything and everything, so, respectfully, love you. Sorry. All right, well, I'm just finished bringing you out, man.
Oh, I'm sped up.
To take the voodoo spell off the clothes. And what does that do?
I know how to do everything. I know how to get all the magic. I know how to erase everybody. I know how to do everything. I'm not gonna do it. I know how to contain my shit. Nobody else knows how to. Like, everybody else wants to steal voodoo and sit there and try to twirl me and try to kill me and I'm sitting here trying to be Jesus Christ and fucking let everybody kill me literally and get my magic and literally still killing me, and I still don't, like, I'm still just sitting here like, and everybody's just like twirling me and still taking it and shit. So you get to the point where you're like, fuck it, I'm just gonna erase all that shit, and then they get mad because they all start with their dying and shit.
That was a true magic encounter. Like, that's what it's like to deal with a female sorceress. Well, sorceress is a female sorcerer. I'm retarded, dude. Sorry. I'm debating on what game I want to play, because I'm also going to play a little bit of a video game.
Head, on the ass, up and down, taking the Ajax shower.
What the fuck? Ajax?
Joke. Let ass up.
What?
Head, on the ass, up and down, taking the Ajax shower. This shit ain't no joke. Let me know why you doing this, Josie.
Man, because
Yo, okay, hold on. I got a mage NPC encounter story myself, and I have to tell this story. All right, this is fucking crazy. So, years ago, I used to go. I've told a story about where I used to go to this projects, and that's where I hung out every day. Well, I was on my way home one night. I closed my pizza place, went to my homie's house. It was like 1:30 in the morning. By 3 in the morning, I was leaving. Some black chick she was standing outside of her. She was in an Escalade. She got out when she seen me and was like screaming, saying she just got robbed. She just got robbed. She needs to use someone's phone, and she was irate. See you later, J-Dog. Thanks for coming by. I still got some, I was going to talk about the Dragon Age thing, because there's a big old gaming topic about that. But anyways, thanks for coming by. But my story, so this black girl stops me and screaming about being robbed. She asks to use my phone to call the cops. Now, I don't personally call. I never have, and I never have, and I don't plan on it. But you never know what happens. But this lady calls the cops. And when they get there, she's like screaming about how some dude ran off with her money and she got robbed, and she wants her money back. She needs the money. And then once the police calm this chick down, and this is like an hour-long wait. It took the police an hour to get there. So this is like 3, 4 in the morning. Police pull up, and see me and her, and she's like, I got robbed. At first they thought I robbed her. When I was like, no, she's using my phone. I'm trying to go home and go to bed. I still had to stay there because she used my phone. But what I found out, she was trying to buy crack rock. She literally told the cops, she gave a dude $20 and he ran into a dude's house I knew. And I guess when he ran into the dude's house I knew, he went out the back and left and just disappeared. Because after an hour, she said she went to knock on the door and she was told that the dude left. And so, like, she got backdoored for $20 and she was calling the cops because she wanted to arrest the dude that did it. Well, after, like, going crazy, giving the cops her information, and then her saying, yes, I want to press charges, they started running her name. And as they're running her name, this one of the cops was, like, walking up and down the road trying to find anybody hiding. These two dudes walk outside, and one of the dudes happens to be the guy that she gave money to. As soon as he walked out to sit on the porch to see what the cops were doing, she points, hey, that's him! That's him! And she's still screaming, complaining about having her $20 taken for her crack. She didn't get crack, but she was trying to. And then since she didn't have crack and her money was stolen, she thought she could call the cops over it. The cops talked to dude. Dude was like, I never took money from her. We were hanging out and then I left. That's what he said. Well, when he comes back and says, like, hey, he said he didn't take any money from you, the lady started screaming. And that's when the cop running her name comes back and comes to find out she has 2 warrants for her arrest. One is for fighting and attacking a cop, and the other one is for, like, felony drug possession, crack. And so she calls the cops after getting her $20 took. Dude comes outside and watches her get arrested for having a warrant for buying crack, dude. And I happened to witness this all because she used my phone. And it was when they started handcuffing her is when they set me along my way. But that was my NPC crackhead moment, and I would have never thought about that until I seen this black crackhead chick. Oh my god, dude, that was a deep memory. But thanks for coming by, Mr. Metal Skull. You're going to go to the Imperial City to go do Arcane University. Hey man, you should check out the stream in like 20 minutes. I'm going to be playing Elder Scrolls Online. I'm going to be entering every... Dude, I'll be able to play Morrowind, Skyrim, and Oblivion. What the fuck are you doing? I'm just playing. Thanks for coming by, Metal Skull. But let's watch more Mage NPCs. Because I'm probably... There's one more. I had one more encounter with a homeless person. I know it. I just gotta... I gotta pull out that memory. There's a lot of things I don't... I blocked out of my mind from back when I was doing drugs. Just because I was doing drugs, and I don't want to remember the funny moments because it's going to give me like... I'm going to be looking at addiction with rose-tinted glasses. So I try to block out a lot of this stuff. Fuck, I meant to hit space over here.
What's the whole reason behind the Ajax? Is that a solely cleanse or what? Oh, it cleanses your body, huh? Yes. Oh, okay. Well, shit, that's why.
Bro, dude.
In front of the lady.
Oh, she's rubbing her nose.
The Ajax up and down. Look, and with the teeth too. Oh my good. Is that the cocoa? Is that the cocoa?
Bro.
Okay. Well, look, man. This shit right here, man. This shit right here is way off the porch with it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how
you're right, bro.
I should go get a gun, right? My brother and my brother's in right there.
Oh shit. He got a wand. Oh no, he has a fire extinguisher. Oh shit. Oh, you said you're going to be listening, Metal Skull? Well, that's fine then, because when I play Elder Scrolls Online, while you're playing your game, you can like kind of get lost and pretend you're in my universe. You know what I mean? We're homies. That's how we do. You know, back in the day, back in 360 days when Skyrim first came out, me and a lot of my friends would actually sync up new playthroughs of Skyrim together. Like, we would all choose our race, and we would start the game at the same time, and make sure we get free from the dragon in the beginning at the same time. So, like, as soon as we all hit the open world together, we're just in party chat playing together, and then we're sharing our updates, our stats. We're taking pictures of our guys and sending it to each other. We were, like, low-key doing, like, a LAN party with Skyrim. So, you know, you saying you listening while I'm going to be playing one of these games soon just reminded me of that. Where we would just play single-player games together, but we were, like, kind of syncing it up. So it was like we're co-oping in a way. Also, we would always make sure we had a companion, so it's like in game we had a second player. It was pretty, you know, it was pretty fun. I miss the gaming days back when everyone was trying to be like, you know, co-op community. Oh, there's a dog on the bus. Don't spray! Spraying a handicapped person, bro. That's like dangerous. That's a charge, ain't it? Like, cause that can get people sick.
Oh shit! Oh.
I love the loading screens, by the way.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Bro, this reminds me of the West Side gas stations in my city.
Watch it. You better
Memories. Oh! I got my crackhead memory. This is the only other crackhead experience I have. And then we'll move on to the Dragon Age shit. But so this is addiction days. I'm on heroin at this time. If any of you listening didn't know, I am a recovering heroin addict. I have like almost 8 years under my belt. I vape weed. That's the only drug I do. But so back in the day, I was doing dope. I had money, but we had no dealers. And how you'd get a dealer in my city is you would ride around and you'd try to find black dudes with jewelry. If they had jewelry, you guys made eye contact and you guys would nod at each other. And then when you guys nodded, that means like, hey, I got drugs. You trying to buy something? And then that's me saying, hey, I'm trying to buy drugs. So I remember I went to like a West Side gas station with a friend, and I was a passenger seat because I had a gun. And we either were going to buy drugs or we were going to try to like steal drugs. Like, you know, just like a 20 or a 40. Nothing that's going to get us shot. Oh, you got to run in 20 minutes? All right, well, that's fine. We'll burn through the rest of the gaming stuff. But so I was at this gas station on the West Side, and we were just looking for someone that looked like they could get us drugs. And that's when a crackhead with a microwave walks up. Now, this dude was wearing some nice clothes, but he was crackheaded. Like, you could tell he was a crackhead. And he was like, hey, you guys trying to buy a microwave? And we were like, nah, we're trying to get some dope, though. And he immediately was like, can you guys give me a ride? I can get you dope. And so he hops in the car, and it's daytime. And it's in a gas station like this. It's literally a hood gas station. He hops in the car, and we pull out. And as we're pulling out, a whole bunch of cars are like pulling in, and it's like, it was where like a lot of drug dealers go and people trying to like make rap music and shit. Like gas stations on the west side of my city are like clubs essentially, or like car takeovers. But as we're pulling out, he has us go all the way into the hood, like to where we shouldn't be in there, or we risk getting stopped and fucked with by the residents. Well, he takes us to this house, and instead of like getting us dope to buy, what he did is he took our $10 because we only gave him 10. We didn't tell him we had more. I was like, we're just trying to test some stuff. Here's some $10. He goes and buys himself a crack rock. And mind you, this is a crackhead that was trying to sell a microwave, and then now is doing a dope run for us. What he does is he goes in, he buys a crack rock, and instead of like spending that money getting us like a few hits of dope, he gets himself crack. But instead of just leaving us empty-handed, he gets testers for us. And what testers are is like a single hit of dope that's just enough to get you really high or to make you not dope sick. And so this crackhead comes back with this fat-ass crack rock, no money, but 2 caps of dope, one for me and one for my friend. And, we were starting to be sick, so we were like, whatever. We snorted them. So instead of like leaving us there and saying like, hey, have a good night, dude was like, hey, can you take me back to my microwave? And then, because he left the microwave at the gas station. So we take him back to the microwave. And as we're on our way back, it starts to get dark outside. And he starts smoking the crack rock in the back seat. And as he's smoking crack in the back seat, he's sitting there telling us like, hey, what are you guys doing tonight? I can get you guys free dope. And as he's sitting there doing that, he's trying to con a way into hanging out with us because we have a car. And he knows that like we'll protect ourselves. So if he's with us, he can pull some dumb shit, and we'll protect him. Essentially, is what he's going for. So he starts throwing out these wild like ideas, like, "Hey, I know a drug dealer that will sell us some shit for cheap, and we can just pull off on him. He don't got a gun." He kept saying he don't got a gun, or he don't got a car. We could do it. And every time he kept saying that, in my head was, he don't have a gun? All right, well, his homie does then. Or he don't have a car? All right, well, then he has a gun ready to shoot before I could get away in a car. But he kept trying to throw all these like ideas out as he was smoking crack. And then once we get to his microwave, he gets out, gets in the car, and it was like, "Hey, can you guys give me a ride to Main Street?" And Main Street is like the hub of the West Side. So we take him out to the Main Street, and this dude is so ripped on crack. He starts telling us gangbanging stories. He just got out the pen. He's this, that. He has all this money. He doesn't deal drugs anymore. He was like, "You guys want to get some girls? I'll buy the girl." And he pulls out a stack of like hundreds. And he was like, "We can get some girls, bro." And he gave my friend $100. It's like, "Keep driving, and I'll give you guys more money." So it goes from he being a crackhead to being high on crack, and somehow getting hundreds of dollars. Dude had like at least 1,000. He had 10 hundreds. But like this, like it starts to dawn on me that wherever we went with this dude, this guy stole something and somehow has money, or he's just a crackhead and he wanted to get high off our money, so he didn't dip into his own. But after this point, he was like telling us stories, being real weird, and then trying to get hookers. And he kept yelling at teenagers that were standing outside their house. Like we was driving by, he goes, "Y'all want some money? Y'all want some money?" And like, after an hour with this crackhead driving him around, I don't know why my friend was compelled to drive him. I don't know why he took the 100. We're not going to get him a hooker so he could fuck in the back seat with 2 white boys up front. But after a while of this crazy guy, he gets dropped off at this halfway house that has like 100 other addicts in it. And like, obviously hookers, like disease-ridden hookers. But he gets out of the car, goes inside the house, and like, he told us to wait there until someone comes out and tells us to leave. And then after like 10 minutes, a dude comes out, hands us a bag full of dope, like capsules full of dope. And he goes, sorry you had to deal with my uncle, man. Thanks for looking out for him, though. Have a good night. And he smacks the top of the car and we drive off. That was my experience with a crackhead who walked up on us while looking for dope. While we were looking for dope in a fucking gas station like this. But those are my only 2 homeless people stories. And that's just kind of like a standard experience for me in my drug addiction. Like literally every day was an adventure. And going to the projects, everyone is in their own shitty, fucked up world outside with nothing to do. I'm pretty sure there's less people outside now because everyone's on their phones and can entertain themselves. But at this point in time, not a lot of people had smartphones, so they were outside just fucking around like this. So every day was just an experience. And that's really kind of what drove me out of the streets, was just the pressure and the stress and the overstimulation of dealing with everything. Because then you would have drug dealers that say they're pulling up, but you're literally in a field or an empty parking lot that can see for a mile down the road, and there's no one in sight, and he still says he's 5 minutes away, and it's 3 hours later. You're puking in your fucking like car or puking outside of your car, and then next thing you know, you hear gunshots because someone next in the street over gets into a shootout. Like, that shit was so stressful, and dealing with the people was even worse. But yeah. God, I don't watch videos of homeless drug addicts, so I don't have any of my like drug addiction experiences thrown back in my face. And lolcows don't really trigger it for me because they're entertaining. But holy fuck. Sorry I went on that long-winded story. That probably makes me look worse. That guy's doped out. Oh, hey, what do we got here? So, back to what I was saying about gas stations being a club. Literally, Imagine this right here, where it's like just cars full of people pulling up and just standing around like this. Imagine that, but in the gas station parking lot. That's how the gas stations were in my city. The shit was lit. That's where a lot of people got like hood famous, like being rappers and battle rapping. That's where I used to battle rap. I mean, I was like dealing dope, then I went from dealing to using, and then from using to YouTuber. Yeah, it's an adventure and a half. That was like the more memorable experience, but like, see, I got nervous because dude, the crackhead that was driving around was like talking about robbing people, and I robbed people. I know how to do it. I know how it goes. I know what you should do. I know what you should look for. And every time someone tells you not to worry about something major, there's a chance that that person does have it, but they keep it secret. They, like a gun, for example. Like, oh, he don't have a gun. It's like, dude, someone with him, or he has a hidden gun, but he's not flexing it. Like, it's because they're smart. So like, I was more neurotic though. So dude made me feel so uneasy, and like by the end of the night, I was so anxious dealing with this dude that like I didn't do any of the drugs that we got. Like I took my half and kind of I went home and puked because I was so anxious. I was like mentally overstimulated. Why it's in this bang? Yeah, it depends on your environment. Because in my city, even the black people do fentanyl. Like they either do the pill form or they just do the powder because they're selling it, they're inhaling it, and then eventually they get sick when they stop dealing drugs. They'll get sick because they don't have the powder in the air going in their system. So like fentanyl was the thing. And then the, you know, crackheads, like crack is like a everybody drug, but black people more did crack, and then it went to crack fentanyl. Like they would shoot up dope, and then while they're waiting for it to hit, they'll smoke crack. Or they would snort it, and then they'll hit the crack and wait. Yeah. But I'm not going to watch any more of this NPC stuff, because it is making me remember a lot of shit. I mean, I could share more stories, fuck it. I don't have any more homeless stories.
What the fuck just happened to you?
I know.
You're dead?
What?
You're dead?
Are we dead?
Yeah.
What?
You're dead?
Hold on, let's go back.
Oh my god. We're dead. I got blood all over my hands. Susan, we're dead.
What the fuck just happened to you?
I know.
You're dead?
What?
You're dead?
Are we dead?
Yes.
Are we dead?
Yes.
But yeah, the stories I'm telling you, you could tell that it's drug, like, it was influenced by drugs just because of how chaotic and nonsensical everything was. Because drug addicts are nonsensical beings, like, for real. Like, that guy... Oh, actually, let's go back, because there's more to the story with the crackhead. You remember the microwave? He didn't take the microwave back with him. He brought it with... Like I said, he came in the car with the microwave. And then by the end of the night, we dropped him off at a halfway house. The microwave was still in the back seat. So the next day, what we did with that microwave is we went to Goodwill, stole a microwave plate from a Goodwill microwave, put it in the one that we had, and then sold it for $50 on Facebook Marketplace. But I had to circle back because, yeah, nonsensical drug shit. Like, that dude was peddling a microwave with no microwave plate. And then we took it because, like, we're drug addicts, so it's like, hey, someone's going to need some kind of something from this, and we could sell it. Oh, shit. Dude. I remember there was a Kmart in my city that would put clothes outside in the summertime to market their summer clothes, and we would just drive literally right by where the racks are at the front of the store and just reach out the car window and snatch whole racks of clothes. And then take them to a chick's house, and then she would buy them for like 25 cents on the dollar. Yeah, that's drug addiction. Well, I wasn't like begging or panhandling or stealing much. I was a hustler, a robber. I was a violent person. I was a criminal.
I'm the Grim Reaper.
Oh shit! You said Grim Reaper. Oh, someone fell and is bleeding.
What happened?
This is crazy.
Hey, you put a curse on them and said they're dead, so they're dying, dog.
Look at that.
You put a bottle in a bottle.
Damn, what the fuck? Oh, yo. Hell no, how you do that, yo? Oh, chill out. Stop laughing. Stop laughing, bro. Stop laughing.
I just want to point out this is from Baltimore. Because they say, how you do that? How you do that? How you do that?
Damn, what the fuck? Oh, yo. Hell no, how you do that, yo?
You do that. How you do that? We're going to do a side adventure. The Baltimore Hood accent.
Did you eat?
Did you eat?
That's white people. We need black people.
Yo, we shut? Nah, we good. Got 60 left from assault 4.
God damn it! I swear it's gonna be worth it when I fucking find a perfect accent.
Yo, fucking this dummy, what you doing on my avenue? Avenue? I ain't mad at you. Hold on, don't catch your attitude when I'm talking to you. I didn't. Hold on, wait. You peeing in your pants or is that apple juice?
Oh, it's the whole point is they say "do" in like weird ways.
+2 does not go on top. +4, son. Your bad game.
God damn it! All right, guys, I failed. I've tried to point something out. You know what? How about Baltimore accent? Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for.
I said, Baltimore accents, say this phrase out loud. Earn, and earn. Hold on, earn.
See, this I'm talking about, bro.
Earn and earn. Damn, what the fuck? We really talk like that? earn. Let me see it. Earn. What? Earn. No. Aaron earned and iron earn. Earn. No, dummy. Earn and iron. Yo, what's earn? Earn. Aaron and iron earn, dummy. Aaron earned and iron earn.
I like how he had to draw.
Iron earn.
Fuck it. Iron.
I gotta do this again. I love this guy. This is funny as shit.
I said, Baltimore accents, say this phrase out loud. Earn, and earn.
And I love how he goes, we really talk like that?
Oh, chill out. Stop laughing, bro. Stop laughing, bro. How you do that?
He got serious. I do that. This is peak wizardry activity. What the fuck? It's like methamphetamine. Bruh. They made it to the mall, bro. Or it's like some kind of weird TikTok performance. Oh, dude, look at the sweat. Oh, that's his pockets. Or the shirt. I don't know if he's actually that sweaty. The combat music when he's beating the receipt up. It's almost like his handler went to the bathroom. And I low-key want to look at those treats. Let's go back, guys. I want to see if there was pizza. Oh, waffles! Oh! I'm hungry. Damn, that's pretty crazy. Oh, hey!
This is the greatest. Where's the dog? Does he have a dog? No, not dog, but... There he goes. He's about to start flipping shit.
Alright, this video is great, Bob. Thanks for coming by, Bob. Have a good one, bro. While this plays out, I gotta pull up the Dragon Age thing. Do you guys like watching these NPC videos? I only like watching the like the Oblivion ones, but it's just so funny to watch people spaz out in public. I love it. But tragedy has befallen all mankind. The police have become damn. Alright, so oh, never mind. That's something Noel covered I don't want to care about. Alright, we're about to talk about Dragon Age. Alright, I'm done with this guy. We got anything new? This is a wizard battle! You're gonna get arrested for being a sorcerer. Alright. Shit.
Do with this what you must. I will do what I must.
I do not want to watch the Taylor Lorenz video. Alright, so now I got... Here we go. This is what I'll talk about with the Dragon Age thing. I wanted to talk about this a little bit before we wrap up. But Dragon Age Maestro says EA always spoke about a hypothetical nerd cave full of diehard RPG fans who would always show up, so you didn't have to try and appeal to them. AKA, you could put whatever slop in a video game and people are still going to buy it, so who gives a fuck? But that's apparently the thing that Games Radar is putting out there. A former Dragon Age writer says EA always, pretty much just disregarded the fans. That's probably why this DEI shit got pushed into the last game and killed the fucking franchise. And probably ruined the jobs of a lot of the developers a part of it. But I wanted to talk about that because it seems that this is also part of the issue that goes with this DEI shit getting pushed out. Where the companies, publishers, are willing to accept it because they know they still have a fan base that will hate it but still buy the fucking game whatever they put it in. No consequence. But what they're starting to see now, with Ubisoft, Take-Two, and other companies that are having whole games just be flagged and boycotted, it's hurting them financially. It's hitting them hard in the balls. And EA saying this, EA is such a huge company, they could take a kick in the balls and they know they have a franchise that they haven't fucked over yet that will still bring in that same following. But things are changing in gaming now, where gamers are impacting these people through their SEO, their reviews, everywhere gets affected negatively when they fucking piss off their player base. And I think this article coming out is really going to make EA, even though it's already viewed as like one of the worst companies, it's going to impact them negatively. Like they're already facing such heavy negativity with the Dragon Age shit that they released. But it's funny that this comes out now, so it kind of like puts into perspective like, oh, that's why the game sucked, even worse than the other ones did, because they were told not to care, and then you start adding this slacktivism and people wanting to fuck with gaming just because they know they get off to it, or they want to get they want to get people to go after them, to harass them so they could be victims for a career. Like, a lot of these people take advantage of this kind of mindset. Like a publisher thinks, oh, who gives a fuck? Just put the game out. You get that, and then you start getting these slacktivists that come in, and they take advantage of that kind of mindset. They're like, oh, well, they're told not to care. Well, then we can just add this, and the players are still going to play it then. And then eventually they stop playing the games, and everywhere you're facing negativity, then it's like, oh, fuck, what do we do? All right, well, let's fucking double down. You know, it's ridiculous. Like, this is why this is why publishers were always looked at as the devil. Like 10 years ago, people like these publishers were being criticized because they were forcing games to be released before they were finished. Deadlines, like they were pushed out before they even got like through beta, basically. And then this coming out also puts that into perspective. It's like, oh, so everyone was right to be pissed because they were told to put the game out because people are still going to play it anyways. But 10 years later, people are realizing, oh, if I just don't buy the game and pirate it or shit on it for a while, let them suffer financially, then buy the game later when it's cheaper, that's better because you still get to experience a fun part of a game, or at least some aspects of a game, a series you enjoy, while also punishing the people that are like going to freak out and be so scared by the stocks dropping. But like, gaming is changing. Society is changing. Everything is changing. And there's a lot of good and a lot of bad in the forefront. But this is coming to an end. This nerd cave full of diehard fans that will just show up anyways, that's going away. Because the people that are the most upset are the diehard fans. They're the ones that notice this slop, this political bullshit. That's how they were able to notice it. Because it was diehards that pointed the fuck out. But with that being said, gamers will win. Now they're winning. So, but I don't really got much else. I'm kind of mentally pooped out. That was a fun 2.5 hours. I'm going to play a game, but I'm going to take a break, walk my dog real quick before I load anything up. But I'm going to end this stream just in case, like, I lose the nerve to play a game. But I do plan on playing Elder Scrolls Online. So everyone watching this, just stay tuned for that. I'll post the links in your Discords. But thanks for coming by. It's fun to do a podcast like this. I was moved by the whole lawsuit, but I felt like I should have prepared better for it. I shouldn't have relied on Twitter. But anyway, this is a fun stream. Let's get my music playlist cracking. Oh, this is like an active stream that popped up in Nick Dorios. I'm not trying to listen to that. Now let's ride this out with some tunes. I got lolcow music. Actually, then we can end the stream with the GTA theme. And I will put that back up there. This is Daniel Larson, Gang Life. Thanks for coming by, everybody.
I am the leader. My team is my gang. Stop messing with me because you're neither. I am the king. Hand me my crown. I gotta smile and you gotta frown. You think this is a game? You look like a clown. I'm covered in ice and I think I might drown. I'm from Colorado, bitch. You know my name. because I'm in a gang. Play with me, you go out with a bang. That bitch fell in love with me, pull her like a lasso. I nut on her face, turn that shit into a Picasso. Fine dining, go out like a bang. Company is more ass than Harry Potter. Goblet of fire, I got a 9 in my hip, making you nervous. Gonna send your ass back to Sunday service. When you bitch looks at me, she cries and begs, locked in her pants, looking like a 30 leg. I am the leader, my team is my gang. Stop messing with me because you're neither. I am the leader, my team is my gang. Stop messing with me because you're neither. I am the king, hand me my crown. I got a smile and you got a frown. You think this is a game? You look like a clown. I'm covered in ice and I think I might drown. I'm from Colorado, bitch, you know my name. Don't fuck with me cause I'm in a gang. Play with me, you go out with a bang.
Hoy en esta cantina me tomaré licor para el dolor y las heridas. Hoy en esta cantina me quedaré escuchando JJ y a Sabina.
Taking shots of tequila at the Cobra Cantina. Quench your thirst for adventure at the Cobra's Cantina. Sipping with Satan at the Cobra's Cantina. The tastiest drink combos you've ever seen. Sipping at the Cobra's Cantina. At the Cobra's Cantina. Looking for a woman to touch your wiener, and she's looking for a man too. Toss up tequila at the Cobra's Cantina. Tastiest drink combos you ever seen. At the Cobra's Cantina. Thirstiest people you've ever seen. Enjoy your liquor and booze and cut loose. At the Cobra's Cantina. Thirsty, quenching, and the best drink combos you've ever seen.
This is King Cobra's only decent song. Have a good night, everybody. Cut loose at the Cantina. Good night.
Caressing your glass, looking for a piece of ass at the Cobra's Cantina. Forget about your troubles at the Cobra's Cantina. At the Cobra's Cantina. Prettiest cocktail waitresses you've ever seen. At the Cobra's Cantina. Forget about your troubles at the Cobra's Cantina. Taking shots of tequila at the Cobra's Cantina. The tastiest drinks you've ever seen at the Cobra's Cantina. For drinking at the Cobra's Cantina. Leaning on a wall at the Cobra's Cantina. Drinking shots of whiskey and tequila at the Cobra's Cantina. Tastiest drink combos you ever seen at the Cobra's Cantina. Quench your thirst for adventure. Cutest cocktail waitresses you ever seen at the Cobra's Cantina. Fuck the bullshit of the day, and you know what I mean when I say let's have a drink at the Cobra's Cantina, tastiest drinks you ever seen. Where the prices are fair and the weather's